friends to the show that never ends. We're so glad you could attend. Come inside, come inside. There behind the glass stands a real blade of grass. Be careful as you pass. Move along, move along. Come inside, the show's about to start. Guaranteed to blow your head apart. Last summer short, don't get your money's worth. Radio show, it happened out at the MC show. It's an animal, you gotta see the show. It's rock and roll.
Oh, welcome to Touhyville for the 14th day of May 2026. Happy Thursday, everybody. Welcome into the amusement park for your mind, the carnival for your cranium, the holiday for your head. I would be your host, Steve Touhy. Joining me for all the fun, the new leader of the Pink Ladies, Cheryl Touhy.
Right?
Look at your
so
cute
funny.
jacket.
I know, right?
I love it.
With the Touhyville little patch.
Yes.
And I got them in black, like, inverted, like not black on white, white on black.
Right?
So,
Yeah. The patch you mean.
yeah.
White on black. Now I got you. Okay.
Yeah.
I like it. Very cool. Let's see here. It is Stars and Stripes Forever Day.
Oh,
Wonder why.
the song.
So you think it was just copywritten on this date?
I don't think it's
The
copy.
march was
March. Yeah.
first performed on this date in 1897.
Wow.
Wow. All right.
Mm-hmm.
John Philip Sousa has been the director of the United States Marine Band had been from 1890 to 1892. Wow. All right.
Wow. And in a 2-year span, did that? Woo.
I'm sorry, 1880 to 1892.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
I was like,
But this
Wow.
came in 1897. So did he do this? The most popular musical star of his era, Sousa was known as the March King by the 1890s. He started his own band, toured the country after leaving the Marine Band, but this time he had yet to write what would become his most well-known piece. Okay, so he did write this just after being part of the
Wow.
Marine Band. So very cool. Today is Ascension. So 39 days after Easter, this is when it's known that Jesus rose on the third day after Easter, but this was the day that he ascended to heaven.
holy cow.
So
I was today years old when I learned this.
he had some stuff to finish up after Easter.
Meaning he was not seen again by people? Is that like,
After that,
wow.
like he was, so 3 days after
Yeah.
he went,
Yeah.
and saw everybody and Thomas with the hand and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And then went around and did some stuff, wrapped some things up, got his affairs in order,
What?
and then ascended.
Wow.
So 39 days later. Mm-hmm.
Do you imagine if you saw that? I always think of that. I go, how would it have been back then?
Mm-hmm.
Would it have been chaotic? Like, okay, you just saw that, right? Like,
Mm-hmm.
like I just wonder how that would have, or would it have felt like scary as all get out?
See, and my brain
'Cause-
immediately goes to like a Mel Brooks type movie, I've got these 10 commandments.
Yeah.
Like I think he starts to ascend and like Peter goes, oh, wait, what? Jesus, one more thing.
Yeah. See, it's the one thing I know you and I have different senses of humor.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't knock your sense. I hope you don't knock mine. I just think it's like different.
Mm-hmm.
I just go back to when Savannah told me when my dad died that he talked to her over at the tree.
Mm-hmm.
And she was talking like she was looking right at him. There's
Mm-hmm.
nothing by the tree in my like that I saw. And she said, Zadie, which is grandfather in
Right.
Yiddish, Zadie says to tell you that he's with God and everything's going to be okay. Don't cry, mama.
Mm-hmm.
She was 2.5.
Mm-hmm.
when I tell you I freaked out for a second, like, it's a slow-mo movie that I'm telling you happened.
Absolutely, yeah.
I freaked out.
Mhm,
I felt like I wanted to scoop her up, but I'm at the headstone. She's about 4 feet in front of me.
mhm,
She pets me on the back, because I'm squatting to check the headstone out, and then walks back towards the tree.
mhm,
And I was like, we need to go.
mhm.
Because I'm looking around for somebody,
Right.
anybody, somebody,
Mhm.
and there's nobody.
Right. Mhm.
And then I thought to myself, if she was scared or this was evil, she'd be crying.
Right, she's not. Yeah, she's
She's
very
not
calm, yeah.
crying. She's calming me down.
Mhm,
But
mhm.
when I tell you, it was not like, oh, yay, my daughter just saw an angel. Like
Mhm.
it was not that. I had a throbbing headache from all of it
Right.
because I went from crying to, grief and crying to total freak out
Mhm.
to we got to get the heck out of here to calm down, like God / the angels are speaking to my 2.5-year-old.
Mhm, mhm.
Chill, like
Yeah.
relax.
Mhm,
But so I just wonder when I think about Jesus, like
mhm,
if I was one of those that witnessed all that, would
mhm,
I have been a Peter? Would I have been a Judas? Would I have been, I hope not a Judas, but
mhm.
it all seems like, I don't want to say natural reactions to what you can't understand in your brain. You're trying to process it and you're like, ah,
Mhm,
I got to survive. I got to survive,
mhm, mhm. Yeah.
Yeah. I always think about, or would it have like totally done a good freak out, like, oh, and all things would have been clear. Like,
Yeah.
like, don't have any doubts or anything anymore. Just saw God's love, like,
Mhm.
kapow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
don't
don't
know. I don't
no.
know, but I do kind of whenever I think about it, I think it sounds like la 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 la, and it would all be like obvious in your head that it would be okay, and then I go right back to the cemetery where the freak
Right.
out
Would you
occurred.
be weirded out? Yeah. Mhm.
I mean, I was literally
I
like,
don't know. I would imagine it'd be peaceful. I would, but that would be my guess, and I have nothing to back that up other than a feeling, you know,
yeah,
because I just think, if you're dealing with Jesus at that point,
yeah,
everything you've been through with him,
yeah.
now you're probably at peace when this is happening.
Okay, you're
So,
saying that, and it's funny because I would think the opposite. I would think that I would want to be peaceful, but I'd be grieving so badly, don't go.
Mhm,
If I could even
mhm,
contain the
mhm,
words, "Don't
mhm,
go, don't
mhm,
go." I know you told me that
mhm,
you're gonna be
mhm,
within me and all that.
mhm,
Don't go.
mhm, mhm. See, and I think you'd be the one that, like I was joking about, where you'd be like, "Wait, I got 2 more questions before you go.
I know. I
Hold
know.
on,
I
I
know.
just need to know before you." No, I know you said I'll find out at the end, but how about if I just find out right now? Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I
um,
know. I'm not sure who or if a negotiator was represented in the apostles.
uh-huh.
But I'd love to find out who the negotiator was because I know who the accountant is. That
Mhm.
was Matthew. I know who the doctor is. That was Luke. Like, but I wonder if there was someone who was a negotiator. Like, I know you said we're gonna feed 40. Could we feed 80?
Mhm.
Like, like, I know you said we want to do this in 20 minutes, but I really need a shower. Could we meet in like an hour? Like, I wonder if there was one of
Yeah,
those.
I don't know. I don't know.
And I wonder if they were seen as a rebel against authority with no respect,
Mhm.
which could be is a dangerous tightrope that you
Mhm.
walk when you're a negotiator,
Mhm. Mhm.
or if they were seen as somebody who was like not afraid to ask for what they wanted, even from the master creator of the universe,
So now,
or the son of God.
would that fall under the category of doubting Thomas? Like, because he just had questions? Like, and he was labeled as being doubting, but maybe he was just
See,
wasn't sure. Just wasn't
negotiating is not
sure.
okay. I don't know that I'm that.
Mhm.
I'm not always like, prove it.
Mm.
But I am
But
like
see, look
can
at
we have an hour?
that's the label that this poor Thomas got nailed with. Like, no pun intended. Like, you know, that he was doubting Thomas. Like that's his name. Like,
Well, he had trouble. Yeah, and I guess I do too with just like
we don't
childlike faith. Like I
Yeah.
do want to go. I do want to go. Hold up a second. Does that sound right against this that I already know? Like, so I don't know. I don't know that I don't think doubting Thomas was the negotiator. I don't. I think it's two different. Like,
no, but he was questioning. He wasn't saying prove it. He was just like, is this real? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I'm thinking back, like forever and ever. He's now doubting Thomas.
Yeah.
Do you ever think he's like, okay, I asked one time. Like once like now I'm done. We don't ever say he's screwing over Judas. Like we don't give him that name. He's just Judas. Like,
right. But here's the deal that I've always had a problem with, and this could go on and on. So we'll drop it here or whatever, or whatever it is. I don't feel like demonizing Judas. I'm not so sure some of us wouldn't, and I hope wouldn't be me, just try to negotiate that too. Like he was always consumed with money or chasing money, which is not a good thing.
Okay.
I don't know why his mistake is any different than Peter saying, I don't know him. Don't look at me. I wasn't there. I don't quite get why that's so much worse, if you will, where we just go, yeah. I mean, he wound up killing himself, which is terrible because he couldn't live with what he did. But if if no one act or sin is worse than another in God's eyes, right? How aren't we all guilty like that? Or do you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I'm not, when we make it seem like he was worse than the whole crew and he's such a Judas or whatever it is. I don't know. And I know you're going to say it led to the torture of our Lord and Savior, but that was going to happen.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
It was don't get me wrong. I get that it was a horrible thing to do, but he also felt horribly guilty. So is it any worse than Peter going, I don't know that guy? Or I don't know what?
Yeah. I mean, I think there's levels of bad. Yeah.
But with God, there isn't. That's
that's
point.
fine. That's fine. I mean, with God, maybe not. But I mean,
yeah.
But my point is, we always refer to Thomas as doubting Thomas. That's his label.
Right, because of the story. Right.
Everyone else is just Peter, Paul, Judas.
right.
They're just John. They're just their names.
Right. Well, and
so
then
if
that's
they all
a
did
whole
wrong, then.
But I don't know that was wrong. He was the boldest. It could be argued that they were probably all thinking it like, pinch me. Is this real? Is this for real?
Right.
And they all kept quiet. And all of us have been in a classroom where they have the two kids that go, oh, hold up a second. With all due respect, what is this for real? Or how come this is seen this way and not that way? And it's not because they're going, yeah, this is ridiculous, man.
Right.
They're not. They're saying, I'm trying to understand this. And I like,
sure.
I'm not sure how to interpret it or be with it. Or
no, I get it. I get it.
But isn't that so cool if you think about it? Because like doubting Thomas gets doubting Thomas, jacket on the back that calls him doubting Thomas, right? But everyone else got to see that.
No, I get it.
Because
I get it. But that's what I'm
Thomas.
saying. That he's like, hey, how come nobody else gets a bad nickname like that? So
yeah.
Today is speaking of Thomas, International Dylan Thomas Day. Author, I believe is
Dylan Thomas.
Yeah, I believe he's an author.
How come whenever I hear the name Dylan, I want to go, duh. I want to start to talk like Bob Dylan.
Oh, I don't know.
Bob Dylan.
I don't know.
Don't they imitate him like that?
Yeah, but that didn't even pop in my head. Yeah. Today we celebrate the life and work of Welsh writer and poet Dylan Thomas. Best known for the poem "Do Not Go Gentle into That Good Night." So,
Once you say
famous.
Welsh, I'm done because I can't understand a thing anybody says.
But you've heard of that poem, right? "Do not go gentle into that good night." You've heard that before. Okay. National Brioche Day.
You like brioche, yeah?
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
Ooh, I like brioche buns for hamburgers. Yeah.
I do if it's a big hamburger. I don't, it just depends. Because sometimes there's too much bun to hamburger ratio, so.
True that.
Yeah.
True that.
So,
but you're a pub burger. There's a poll question for you.
Yeah,
pub burger versus smash burger.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, that is a good one. We should bring back Food Fight Friday tomorrow.
Let's do it.
All right.
Do you need me to write that down? Because tomorrow we're going to be looking at each other at 4 a.m.
Absolutely.
Going, what was that really good thing you said yesterday?
Yeah. Buttermilk Biscuit Day. Underground America Day. I don't know what that is. Underground America Day. Created by Malcolm Wells, a proponent of underground architecture. Underground America is a time to honor the 6,000 or so North Americans who make their homes not only on Earth, but in it. They actually have their homes like underground. Interesting.
Okay.
And lastly, Dance Like a Chicken Day. So, which we've done before. Right? It's got to be the day we did the chicken dance a couple of years ago, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Right?
So I would think. Yeah. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back. We'll knock out our poll question from yesterday, and then we'll dive into a new one and just move forward with all kinds of fun stuff to do here on a delightful Thursday morning. Good morning. Thanks for hanging out here in Bible Study Thursday here in Touhyville. I don't know how we got there for so long, but
okay. When you say that, so I'm going to ask you. When you say that, I always think to myself that you have a negative connotation to it, and I think to myself, how cool is that? I love getting into that thing where it goes, whoo. I always feel like good after that kind of a conversation.
Right, because you love having conversations like that.
Do you? You could say no.
They're fine. Yeah. So here's what goes through my head, since you called me out on it. I think to myself, I don't know that people woke up this morning thinking that's what they're going to hear on their classic rock radio station. I wonder how people think about that. And
do you think about that with everything you say, with every topic we talk about? If we talk about airlines,
no, it depends on the topic. And it depends on which direction it goes.
All right, so let's throw it out there. That's what we should do. Throw it out there. Comment on whether or not that's like something you enjoy or not enjoy about our show. I mean, it's not going to stop me just because I see those are the glasses I see everything through. So I can't.
Yours are going to stop me, and I think that's the fun of our show. I think you took it into a biblical discussion about how you feel about these things and how you might feel in that moment. And in my brain, I had all this humorous stuff. Like you started that conversation by saying, I don't knock your sense of humor and you don't knock mine. But I think you find it funny too, the 15 tablets dropped and then there's 10.
Absolutely.
And I think you think it's funny too.
I think it's funny. I think all of it's like funny.
That's what
I'm just saying, when I think about it, the first thing is not humorous.
Right. It takes you
later.
To a different place.
It's humorous, but I'm always like, if I was there, would I la. And then I always, ever since becoming a Christian, because it took so long for me, I always think, which personality would I be? Right. I dare not think of me like I used to when I was a kid, when the Jews in Egypt did the golden calf. The first thought in my head as a kid was, what kind of idiots get carried out of Egypt, watch the sea part, get through, watch their enemies all drown, and then doubt God? I'm like, are you kidding me? And it wasn't. It was just over the years that I realized, okay, Miss Holier Than Thou, like you're no different than any of them. Like you
Sure.
you know?
Yeah.
And so it took me a long time to realize, okay, whilst you think they're like idiotic, hard in the head,
hmm
like try thinking about it from like the normal perspective.
But
And when
isn't
you're
that normal with
challenged,
life? I mean,
correct.
there's so many
Yeah.
things that I was so sure of when I was in my they
Mhm.
were black and white. That's why
Mhm.
when we hear our kids talk about things in black and white, I'm like, oh,
Not so fast.
they don't understand the gray yet.
Right, right,
Like it's coming,
right, right.
But yeah, we all see the gray, I think, a little more and more gets gray as we get older, I think. So all
Mhm.
right, let's take that break. We'll be back in just a little bit.
Big news for your next party or event. Party Town Rentals is now under new ownership. It's owned by Brian and Amber, the same folks behind Baz's Roller Ring. So you know fun is guaranteed. Already your go-to for bounce houses, tents, tables, and chairs, Party Town has just gotten even better. Now offering luxury restroom trailers for upscale comfort and a food truck to keep your guests fed and happy. From backyard birthdays to weddings and festivals, one call does it all. Visit partytownrentals.com. Or call if you have any questions. You could ask Brian or Amber at 219-863-2546. Party Town Rentals, new owners, bigger options, and the same goal, making your event unforgettable.
Recorded in front of a live studio audience.
Welcome back to Who Wants to Be a Home Improvement Guru. We're in the lightning round. The winner of this round will be the grand prize winner. So let's go. What hardware store has been serving Rensselaer and the surrounding area with the goal of being your one-stop shop for all of your home improvement needs since 1987? Bill.
Kim's Hardware and Lumber?
Correct. Who has a great selection of name brand hand and power tools, paint, plumbing supplies, doors, and windows? Susie.
Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer?
Correct. Our final question. If you call 219-204-2140 when you're looking for help with a project, they can refer you to the right person for the job. Joe.
Kim's Hardware and Lumber?
Correct. Looks like we're out of time, but with Kim's Hardware and Lumber, you're always a winner because from the roof to the basement, Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer has you covered. Open 7 days a week. Hello.
Hey, man, I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
Here's the tale of Tina, searching up and down for decent GLP-1s, but got spun around.
Till Good RX wrote in, hey, we got something new. GLP-1 prescriptions, all FDA approved.
Brand name meds, no flags that are red.
Clear pricing from the start. None of those hidden fees in your cart.
Delivered to your door or pick up same day. Darn tootin'.
Save time and money on prescriptions.
I put it to goodrx.com/weight loss. GoodRx is not insurance. Progressive's accident response can detect and send help when you need it most, after a major car accident. But other accidents, you're on your own. Like when you accidentally call your wife Mom. When you accidentally say Happy Holidays on someone's birthday. When you accidentally wave at someone you thought was waving at you. We can't help with those accidents, but Progressive's accident response provides peace of mind after major car accidents. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Limited availability in California. Driver is responsible for emergency and towing charges not covered by the policy.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm, and Chuck McDowell definitely not an attorney. This is Chuck. If someone talked you into buying something really silly and you want to get out of that silly little thing, my advice, get the facts. Call me and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit absolutely free. Inside, you'll learn how timeshare works and all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your free exit information kit. 800-887-1010. That's 800-887-1010.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought we'd ever have to use life insurance, but the unexpected happened. With Ethos, signing up was fast and 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. I'm grateful we were prepared.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/term. That's ethos.com/term. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
97.7 The Q.
Touhyville. Two Touhies are better than one.
Let's start with some good news and some bad news. The bad news is
it's early in the morning. Just a little early in the morning.
Okay, so what's the good news?
Today is Thursday.
What's so good about that?
What's so good about it?
The week is almost over.
Almost over.
How long do you think a week is?
A week is a very long time.
Oh, I've had a really long week.
It's almost over.
It's almost over.
So let's get back to work. You folks ready for a show?
it's showtime.
Welcome to Touhyville. It's Steve and Cheryl. We're here. We're having fun on a Thursday morning. Portions of which are brought to us by Jasper County Fair Association. Out at the Jasper County Fairgrounds, there is so much fun stuff happening out there. Like the yard sale is going on. That is May 29th and 30th from 9 to 4. That's inside, okay? You got the yard sale going on inside. May 29th and 30th from 9 to 4. Then on Sunday, May 31st, you have the flea market outside under the trees from 6 to 1. So lots of great stuff going on there at the Jasper County Fair Association. Go and like them because you're going to keep finding out more and more stuff that's coming up for the Jasper County Fair, which is, of course, America 250 is the theme of the Jasper County Fair this year. So which is
I'm
very
getting
exciting.
so excited because yesterday they shared everything going on Saturday, July 4th.
That's for Jasper County 250.
250.
Yes.
Right.
I'm talking about the Jasper County Fair, though. And not to mess with your brain, they are two separate entities. Though.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
I got that.
Want to make sure.
Yeah. It made me think.
Yeah. I just want to make sure that people understand. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. So I did see that.
And our friend Tammy Cole.
All the different stuff going on 4th of July.
Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah. Great stuff.
And it's something for everyone. The kiddos, the motorcycle enthusiasts.
The motorcyclers. You're turning into
I know.
Mila.
I'm like Mila.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
The radio stationers.
Yeah. You guys are all the motorcyclers.
Right?
I love it.
But the tractor show, the car show all day. Oh my gosh. There's a veteran recognition ceremony, which will make me cry and cry and cry. That's at 11 a.m. I mean,
that's all just the 4th of July.
That's only Saturday. Yeah. I mean, if Tammy Culp doesn't run for president, I don't know.
Oh, geez.
Right? I mean, there's a couple that's done so much for the community, it's not even funny.
Right.
I don't even know how they do it. So go buy some Culp burgers.
Right. Speaking of which, 7:30 to noon, uptown by the courthouse, downtown Rensselaer.
Uptown.
I'm reading it off the thing. I don't know.
It's the uptown
God love the farmers market. I swear the flyer changes every week. They're just trying to mess with my brain, I think.
Right.
It's
but it just keeps getting better and better.
I know. So
and for those of you who were like, oh, we're so excited the market's back, but we really wanted the farmers market baskets every weekend. Don't dismay.
Right.
It's coming.
It's coming. That's right.
June through what? August?
Yeah, we'll be giving away stuff every week.
Every Friday. The Friday Farmers Market. Yay.
Yes. So 7:30 to noon, downtown Rensselaer. Here's some of the folks that are going to be out there. Knife sharpening. Healthy Roots Plants. Culp Family Farms Beef and Pork. Featuring Memorial Day bundles, by the way.
Oh.
Petra and her asparagus.
Oh, wait a minute. That's some good asparagus. Do you remember when we got that?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Get there early. I'm going to tell you that because
Yep.
she is sold out like that.
Yep. Sandy with beaded items, Hunter Home Bakes, Judy and all her produce, FFA with flowers and plants, satin flowers, Mom's Busies. Mom's Busies? I think that's what it is. I think it's Mom's Busies. It's spelled MOMSBIZY''S. So maybe that's the last name.
Mom's Busies? I
Mom-
don't know. Or
Mom's
Mom's Busy?
Mom's Busy might
With
be a last
something
name.
else? I don't know.
Apostrophe S.
Yeah,
Sweets
that's
and
cool.
treats. Yeah.
Oh.
That's
That's
Raymond,
all you have to say the end of it.
right? Raymond will have 3D print toys. And last but not least, Sharon Von Tobel with her baked goods. So
Yay! Sharon's back.
So all
What
kinds of great
I
stuff out there
listen.
at the farmers market this weekend, and we're going.
And we
'Cause we haven't made it
we
yet.
have never ever missed a Sharon Von Tobel dessert. Ever.
Yes, good stuff there.
Yes. But
Mhm.
oh, the asparagus is getting me super duper excited.
Mhm.
I have this recipe for ham and cheese and asparagus crepes. So you make the
All right.
crepe, right? And it's like a pancake, like a very light pancake,
Yep.
right? And then you take a stalk and you take Swiss and you take ham. So you lime the ham on the inside and then you roll it. And then there's a sauce with mushrooms that goes over the top and you bake it. Yummers. Do you remember I made it for us for Easter?
I do. Yeah.
Yeah. So
absolutely. Yeah.
that's I'm gonna have to dig that out.
Yeah. All right. So Steve jumped in, message us, said, Cheryl, you had me in tears this morning, but you made my day with that story. And you checked in. It was a story about Savannah.
With her
seeing
that
seeing her grandfather, you know,
Yeah.
after he had passed. So yeah,
Oof.
that was incredible.
Yeah.
Melissa says, good morning. Darlene says, good morning, Steve and Cheryl. Have a wonderful day. You too, both of you. Thank you for hanging out and jumping in. We appreciate it. So all right. So we went a little long in the first segment. So and now I'm already past my time in the second segment. So not that you guys care. I'm just talking out loud. So I'm going to take a break. We'll come back. We'll get into what's happening, and then we'll take care of the poll question. So I got to take care of, because if we don't take care of our sponsors, then Cheryl and I can't even come into work. So there's that. So hang in there.
Weather is brought to you by Jasper County REMC.
Today, sunny and breezy with a high near 66. Tonight, a 20% chance of showers after 4 a.m. Increasing clouds with a low around 44. Friday, a 30% chance of showers mainly before 8 a.m. Cloudy through mid-morning, then gradually clearing. Windy with a high near 71. Friday night, a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1 a.m. Partly cloudy with a low around 57. Saturday, a 70% chance of showers and possibly a thunderstorm. Partly sunny with a high near 81. Saturday night, showers likely with possible thunderstorms. Mostly cloudy with a low around 61.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
When you think of diamonds, what comes to mind?
Getting engaged?
Your wedding day?
A favorite anniversary. Diamonds tend to be associated with special memories. The next time you hear the word diamonds, you need to think of Virks Fine Jewelry.
At Virks, we have the area's largest and finest selection, featuring hundreds of in-stock certified diamonds, all shapes and sizes, and specializing in a carat and larger.
And our prices and quality will meet or exceed anyone's, from the mall to the internet to even New York's Diamond District.
And for true expertise, Virks has Lafayette's only GIA graduate gemologist in residence, along with the area's only, and we do mean only, USPAP compliant jewelry appraiser.
Let Virks help make any occasion shine with the perfect diamond for your individual taste, style, and budget.
If you're serious about a diamond and serious about saving money, then you need to visit Virks Fine Jewelry. Seriously.
Corner of 18th and Main, Lafayette, Virks.com.
Hello.
Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
Jasper County REMC is a not-for-profit electric and internet cooperative that follows 7 established cooperative principles in which they put their values into practice. One of those principles is cooperation among cooperatives. Cooperatives serve their members most effectively and strengthen the cooperative movement by working together through local, national, regional, and international structures. For more information on Jasper County REMC, visit them online at jasperremc.com. Jasper County REMC, powering member-driven innovation.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with the new Strachan Van Till to Go. It's easy to use. Register using your rewards account login and password. Fill your virtual shopping cart. Choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Till team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save money with your online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple. Food made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all 3? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
97.7 The Q.
Touhyville. Now with 2 Touhies and no waiting.
Seem very excited.
You seem excited.
Oh, what's to get excited about?
What's to get excited about? Well, let's see. It's Thursday, right?
It's just Thursday.
Just a regular Thursday.
Well, I, for one, am very excited about
this show.
Yep. Nothing to get excited about.
That's negative thinking.
I don't have time for that.
I'm just going to start talking, and there we go.
It's showtime.
Steve Jarrell with you. Portions of the show today brought to us by Jasper County 250. We're just talking about them. They got all kinds of great stuff going on for the 4th of July weekend out at the Jasper County Fairgrounds. Make your plans for all that stuff. This is all Saturday, July 4th. 5K walk and run at 7 a.m.
Or sit and watch.
Or sit and watch if you'd like to
Cheyenne.
do the 5K sit and watch.
That's where we'll be.
8 to 11, you got breakfast. 9 to 11:30, motorcycle registration. 9 a.m., the Boston Tea Party. I'd like to know what they're doing with that.
Yeah.
Are we throwing all the tea over into the water there by Potawatomi Park? I don't even know. Is that what is that? What is that little river that goes through there? Is it the Rensselaer River?
Oh no,
I don't know either.
10:30,
the food vendors will open up. Flag ceremony and gun salute also at 10:30. As you mentioned, the veteran recognition ceremony at 11. That's just to 11 we're at. So much fun stuff happening out there at the Jasper County Fairgrounds Saturday, July 4th. Of course, they're doing stuff on the 3rd as well. So make your plans to get out there. Go and like Jasper County 250 on Facebook to find out all the great stuff that they have happening for 4th of July weekend.
We're going to have to get Tammy in too. Because we just need her to go into detail with all this.
Well,
either way, get the 3rd, 4th, and 5th on your calendars right now and invite all of your family.
Yes.
Because you may go, oh, summer, we're going to go to Lake County. We're going to go, to Michigan. Not that weekend. You don't want to do that.
Right?
No.
Right?
No.
Let's get it together.
Because the
4th of July
fireworks
weekend.
are going to be killer.
It's going to be a blast. I can't wait.
It's going to be epic.
So, and it's my birthday weekend. So there you go. So that's even better. So
well, that's what all the fireworks are for.
Of course it is. Yes.
Happy birthday, Steve in America.
Right.
Or America and Steve.
Right. Either one. Either one. All right, let's see what's happening. A proposed data center in Utah would require 9 gigawatts of power. Now, I have to be honest, I wasn't so great in school. Not sure if that's good or bad, but I know that it's like 8 flux capacitors, I think is what that is. Right? 1.21 gigawatts. I remember that.
Do you really?
From
Back to the Future,
Back to the Future, yeah. A Florida airport is going to be named after President Trump. I expect to see all the luggage carriers, the things where you pick up your luggage at, all in gold. I expect that to be done by the time they name this. It's all gold. The whole airport gold. CIA says Iran can go 4 more months before experiencing economic hardship. After that, they're going to have to join OnlyFans. Cover their bills. President Trump is currently visiting China. His first question when he got there is, were you guys able to get Mexico to pay for that Great Wall? How did you do that?
Oh, boy.
No. Beef prices have hit a record high. A lot of Americans are having a cow because they can't afford one.
Oh, my gosh. Where did that go? I wonder if Harley knows that saying.
What?
Do you remember when it was "Don't have a cow"? She's having a cow. That was everything.
But that was huge on The Simpsons, which is like 20 years old now, I think. 22 years old. You think it's more than that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? I mean, it's...
Yeah.
But remember, at one time, I had a Bart Simpson shirt that said, "Don't have a cow, man."
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out, but I'm saying, okay.
30 years? How many?
36.
Wow. See? And that
December 1989.
And that is why I made sure our logo is cartoons. They never age. This cartoon I've had since 2000, I think.
Right.
Yeah.
I like it that we don't need facelifts in the cartoons.
It's the reason I haven't changed the earring, because it's in the cartoon.
Right.
Archaeologists have found evidence of dentistry dating back 60,000 years in a cave in southern Siberia. They also, in looking at the cave, found the first phrase, "I'm sorry, your insurance doesn't cover that." For the first time no? Okay, I'll see you later. Thanks for stopping by. Kris Jenner says Ozempic makes her sick. Ozempic said, "Yeah, right back at you, lady."
Oh, there it is.
Make us sick. Miley Cyrus is getting a Walk of Fame star. It's right next to her dad, not his star. Billy Ray Cyrus is actually sleeping on a bench right next to where her star is. Yeah, that's where he lives. And lastly, a Florida judge has approved prosecutors' request to subpoena Tiger Woods' prescription drug records. Yeah, you thought your receipt from CVS was long. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's going to be a long one. Yep.
Can I just tell you something, though, on that?
No.
Because I was waiting for the funny to end before I say.
I appreciate it to bring us all back down to earth. Yes.
Here's the encouraging part to this thing, which is, if there is one.
Mm-hmm.
He's still alive.
Mm-hmm.
I compare it to Matthew Perry. Matthew Perry died. Mm-hmm. And then all of a sudden, Michael Jackson died. Then we're looking into these doctors like they don't exist before somebody, dies tragically.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's going to be interesting if they can request those records and somehow prove that he's got a dealer, if you will.
Okay.
And shut that down while somebody's alive before they're tragically, before they're done for.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes any sense. Because it seems like someone has to die for them to go, this behavior is crazy. and send someone to jail.
Mhm.
Now he's wrapped, how many cars around trees and stuff.
Mhm.
So far,
Mhm.
nobody's died, and we can now like kind of regulate this if we can, or get people in trouble before the tragedy happens, because it's clearly on a path to disaster.
Mhm.
How many times is this guy going to get behind a car and not mow someone over?
Mhm. But we do put some responsibility on him, right? I mean,
We do.
okay.
We do, except that just like with Matthew Perry, those doctors were like, yeah, let's shake him down. Let's see how much we could get. Yeah, I think we could get more. There's a lot of that conversation
Sure.
going on behind the scenes when someone is powerless
Mhm.
or sucked into addiction.
Mhm.
Yes, there's responsibility on their
Mhm.
part,
Mhm.
but there's not supposed to be an avenue where they can get that kind of stuff.
I'm with you. I'm
For
not
money.
saying the doctors don't have some responsibility too.
Yeah.
But at some point here, I don't know when it's going to happen with,
Right.
multi-million-dollar celebrities that don't stop getting behind the wheel because they think that they can do anything and everything.
Right.
You know,
Well, right.
that's
And they have the
drunk
money.
or high or whatever it is that they're doing. you
Right.
know.
And they have the money to hire lawyers who can fight. I mean, look at Alex Murdaugh yesterday, got off of a double murder thing because of some clerk of the court opening her mouth to the jury or something.
Right.
I was like, okay, we're kind of missing the point here.
100%. But
Do we
that's
really want that guy out walking around, which he isn't because of all his financial disasters, and
right. But just
corruption,
like
but
with Justin Timberlake, like he didn't want the video of him, the body cam footage to come out and everything. And I'm not even so sure that it had to come out, because it wouldn't have come out if it was you or I.
yeah.
That said, it did show that he was, not with it.
Mhm.
I mean, and he was even asking them, like, if I wasn't me, would this still be happening? Like, would you guys still be doing all the same stuff? And they're like, yeah, this is what we do when you get arrested for DUI. Yeah.
Right.
This is what happens,
Right.
Yeah.
And
So,
by the way, you're drunk. So like,
right.
yeah.
So
I don't care who you are.
Right,
Like Justin Nobody or Justin Timberlake.
Right,
Like
right.
still drunk.
Right. You guys realize I brought sexy back, right? I mean, everybody gets that. I mean, I'm just throwing that out there. So, all right, let's take a break. We got Frank with sports. Find the big deal with Strachan Man.
I brought sexy.
You guys are aware. Like, he wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for me. So, and then we're going to dive into our poll question today. So, we haven't given it to you yet, so you got to go to Facebook to find it. It's like it's a secret poll question.
We're
today.
trying a new tease.
Secret poll question today. We keep all of our stuff a secret, and you figure it out. So it's like scavenger hunt radio. Stick around.
Brad Gutwein from Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer. You treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them, and that's the way you've got to build your business. We got to build any business.
Gutwein Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple. But one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants to feel like they're in charge of the transaction. They know what's going on, and they are comfortable with what's happening. That, I don't think, has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years, thank you very much. You'll like the way we do business at Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
Glotzba Pharmacy is your neighborhood pharmacist. At Glotzba, Angie and her team go above and beyond and are there to answer all of your questions with knowledge and care to keep your family at their healthiest or to help your family get nursed back to health. Glotzba Pharmacy is about more than just medication refills. They carry beautiful gift items and collectibles, including candles, balloons, toys, and greeting cards. Check out Glotzba's wide variety of CBD and daily vitamin supplements. Need your annual flu or COVID vaccine to stay healthy this season? Call for your appointment today. Visit Glotzbaugh Pharmacy at 500 South Grand Street in Fowler or visit online at glotzbaughpharmacy.com. Glotzbaugh Pharmacy, their family caring for yours.
This 4th of July, be a part of history. Jasper County is celebrating America's 250th birthday, and your business is invited to take center stage in the parade. They're looking for one business to each represent one of the original 13 colonies. Create your own float, decorate a vehicle, or march your team. It's your chance to showcase your brand in front of plenty of local folks. The best part? There's no cost to participate. Just bring your creativity and your community spirit. Join everyone at the Jasper County Fairgrounds this 4th of July and help bring history to life. Spots are limited and going fast. Claim your colony today by calling Angie at 219-869-5395 to claim your colony. Be sure to follow Jasper County 250 on Facebook.
97.7 FM, WLQI, Rensselaer.
This check of news brought to us by the Nice Law Firm. Visit nicelawfirm.com. Here's Russ Martin.
The latest pretrial conference for Stephanie Nagel was held in Judge Emily Waddle's Jasper Circuit Court on Tuesday. Nagel is charged with the murder of her estranged husband, Phil, and 2 other felonies in the case, burglary and stalking, in February last year. A court decision was made this week to schedule a final pretrial conference on August 28th, with a jury trial scheduled to begin with jury selection on Monday, September 14th. The court has set aside a total of 5 days for the proceedings to take place. A Hammond woman, 26-year-old Brianna Coleman Watts, has been charged with 2 felonies following a report of an incident on the shoulder of Interstate 80 in Lake County last Monday. Police stated the accused asked the man in the vehicle, the father of her child, to get out, after the victim said that they had spent Mother's Day together. According to a law enforcement report, the man stated that Coleman Watts bumped the rear of his legs twice with the car before accelerating into him, causing him to fall onto the hood, where he said he held on for a time before falling off. State police said the man had cuts, bruises, and abrasions. Investigators found the woman's car with fresh damage to the hood and visible handprints on the hood and the appearance of someone holding on. She alleged the victim tried to touch her, and she told investigators the vehicle had struck the man to get him out of the way. Brianna Coleman Watts was charged with battery by means of a deadly weapon, the car, and battery causing moderate bodily injury. Yesterday, Governor Mike Braun held a ceremonious bill signing of Senate Bill 78, the so-called bell-to-bell cell phone restrictions to help students focus and support teachers and improve the classroom environment. The legislation, now signed into law, provides clearer standards for not only limiting cell phones, but also smartwatches, gaming devices, and other personal communication devices. The new law includes exceptions for emergencies and medical needs. The bill had bipartisan support. The Indiana State Police and many local law enforcement agencies are taking part in a high-visibility enforcement effort known as Click It or Ticket, focused on increasing seatbelt usage. This is going on now through May 31st. Many officers and troopers are working overtime in the campaign funded by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration. Law enforcement said that since 2021, Indiana has seen a steady decline in fatalities among passenger vehicle occupants. Seatbelt usage among Hoosiers has increased to more than 94% in 2025, according to the Purdue University Center for Road Safety. Enjoy the rest of your day and stay safe and well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
Need trusted legal help in Indiana? The Nice Law Firm has been fighting for Hoosiers since 1992 in family law, personal injury, criminal defense, estate planning, real estate, business law, and more. And now, Ned Totter, longtime Rensselaer attorney, has joined the Nice Law Firm as they expand to Jasper and the surrounding counties. With decades of success in injury, family, real estate, and criminal matters, Ned's local know-how strengthens an already powerful team. Whether you're facing a tough legal fight or planning for the future, the attorneys at the Nice Law Firm are there to guide you with skill, compassion, and results you can trust. Contact the Nice Law Firm at nicelawfirm.com or call 317-NICE-LAW.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us.
They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
90-year-old Lola Lucille Lynch passed away on May 12th. Visitation will be today from 10 a.m. until noon Central Time at Jackson Funeral Chapel, Rensselaer. Funeral services for Lola Lynch will follow at noon today Central at Jackson Funeral Chapel. Interment will take place at Memory Garden Cemetery, Rensselaer. Memorial contributions in Lola's name may be made to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. To share memories and or condolences, visit jacksonfuneral.com. 59-year-old Christopher Chris Dufresne of Wheatfield passed away May 11th. Friends may call from 3 until 6 p.m. today at Boersma Funeral Home in Wheatfield. Services for Chris Dufresne will take place at Boersma Funeral Home Wheatfield at 6 p.m. today. Family and friends will officiate. Boersma Funeral Home Wheatfield entrusted with the arrangements. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to the family. 105-year-old James Edward Camblin of Morocco passed away on May 6th. Visitation will be today from 10 a.m. until 12:45 at Stanky Funeral Home, Morocco. A Masonic service will be held at the funeral home at 12:45 p.m. today. Funeral services for James Edward Camblin will be held at Stanky Funeral Home of Morocco today at 1 o'clock. Pastor Jakara Williams officiating. Burial with full military honors will follow at Russell Chapel Cemetery. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to the Morocco Masonic Lodge 372 or to Wounded Warrior Project. Stanky Funeral Home has been entrusted with the arrangements. Memories and condolences may be shared with the family at stankyfuneralhome.com. 72-year-old Michael Edward Mike Cloud of Pulaski passed away on May 7th. Visitation for Mike Cloud will be from 3 until 7 p.m. Eastern Time today at Frayne Mortuary, Winnemac. Private family services will be held. Private burial will take place as well. In lieu of flowers, memorial contributions may be made to Friends of Tippecanoe River State Park or Cystic Fibrosis Foundation. Online tributes may be offered at fraynemortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frayne Mortuary, Winnemac. 79-year-old Rita Jo Kuzma Layton of LaPorte, formerly Rita Steele of Rensselaer, passed away on April 29th. A memorial service for Rita Layton will be held on Saturday, May 16th at 11 a.m. Central Time at First United Methodist Church in LaPorte. A celebration of life will be held on Saturday immediately following. Memories or condolences may be expressed at esslingfuneralhome.com. 91-year-old Henrietta Wayberg Bailey of Valparaiso, formerly of Madeireville, passed away on May 9th. Cremation will take place at Frayne Crematory. Visitation will be from 3 until 4 p.m. Eastern Time on Saturday, May 16th at Frayne Mortuary, Madeireville. Services for Henrietta Bailey will be held at 4 p.m. Eastern Time Saturday at Frayne Mortuary, Madeireville. Private burial will take place. Memorial contributions may be made to the Seventh-day Adventist Church in Winfield, Indiana. Online condolences may be offered at fraynemortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frayne Mortuary, Madeireville. 65-year-old James Dean Corning of Brook passed away on April 20th. A celebration of Jim Corning's life will be held on Sunday, May 17th at Chapel View Event Venue. Visitation will be from noon until 5 p.m. Central Time, with eulogy beginning around 5, cremation by Comfort Cremations. 73-year-old Margie Mae Deller of Winnemac passed away on May 12th. Cremation will take place at Frayne Crematory. Visitation will be from noon until 2 p.m. on Saturday, May 23rd at Frayne Mortuary in Winnemac. Services will be at 2 o'clock Eastern on Saturday, May 23rd at Frayne Mortuary, Winnemac, with Pastor Mark Pilger officiating. Burial to take place at Winnemac Cemetery. Memorial contributions may be made to the family in care of Michael Deller. Online tributes may be offered at fraynemortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frayne Mortuary, Winnemac. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather is brought to you by Rensselaer Iron and Metal.
Today, sunny and breezy with a high near 66. Tonight, a 20% chance of showers after 4 a.m. Increasing clouds with a low around 44.
Friday, a 30% chance of showers mainly before 8 a.m. Cloudy through mid-morning, then gradually clearing, windy with a high near 71. Friday night, a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1 a.m. Partly cloudy with a low around 57. Saturday, a 70% chance of showers and possibly a thunderstorm. Partly sunny with a high near 81. Saturday night, showers likely with possible thunderstorms, mostly cloudy with a low around 61.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Welcome to Touhyville, 97.7 The Q and 98 Gold. It's time for a look at sports. It's brought to us by our friends over at Nitco. Visit nitco.com today and find out how you can get high-speed internet for your home or your business.
On a pleasant good Thursday, here's your sports. I'm Frank Sprankle. We'll start with a light slate of Erie High School softball from yesterday at the Remington Community Park. Coach Tri-County defeats West Lafayette by a 4-2 final. Cavaliers pitching recording 11 strikeouts, 8 for Madeline Nevitt, working 4 innings and did not walk a batter. Grace Luck had 3 Ks over 3 innings. Nevitt at the plate had 2 hits, 2 RBIs. Luck with 3 hits, all singles. Bennett Central at home, 8-6 winners over Twin Lakes. A 2-hit game for Isabella Bauer, a triple and a home run, 3 RBIs. Juliana the 963 behind a game-high 18 points from Rakia Jackson. Also on the West Coast, the Fever get by the Los Angeles Sparks, 87-78. Fever led by 24 points from Caitlin Clark, while Kelsey Mitchell totaled 23. NFL tonight, the league will release the full schedule for the 2026 season. And that's a look at your sports for this Thursday. I'm Frank Sprankle.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all 3? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
All right, let's play Find the Big Deal with Stragan Mantil. Give me a call, 219-866-4104. Looking for the price today on Ground Round, 85% lean, on sale at Stragan Mantil. 219-866-4104. Look in your Stragan Mantil sale flyer or go to straganmantil.com. And you'll find the price for Ground Round, 85% lean, on sale this week at Stragan Mantil. Let me know the price. You'll be entered in for a chance to win that $50 gift card from Stragan Mantil and Touhyville. Good luck.
Wendy's new Biggie Deals lets you choose whatever you're in the mood for. It's like a music mixing board of deals, and you're the producer. Go with some chill folk music with a JBC in the $4 Biggie Bite snack. Try the drum and bass of deals with a double stack in the $6 Biggie bag. Or go full-on sandwich symphony with an $8 Biggie bundle, the grand finale of snacking. And the best part? They all come with napkins. $4, $6, and $8 Biggie Deals how you want them at Wendy's.
Price and participation may vary. Single items at regular price. Prices may be higher in Alaska, California, and Hawaii.
Not loving your AT&T or T-Mobile bill? Yeah, we've been hearing that a lot. Good news. Bring your AT&T or T-Mobile bill to Verizon and we'll give you a better deal. So get away from that unfortunate phone bill and get to Verizon. Run, ride, canoe. Whatever it takes, we'll be here. Bring your AT&T or T-Mobile bill to a Verizon store today and we'll give you a better deal on the best network. A better deal. No surprises. That's Verizon. Best network based on root metrics, best overall mobile network performance, U.S. second half 2025. All rights reserved. It must provide a recent consumer mobile bill in the name of the person redeeming the deal. Additional terms, conditions, and restrictions apply.
I know that hiring can be challenging. You sort through tons of resumes and you get too many so-so applicants. You're just waiting for someone to match your role perfectly. Well, now there's a place where you can meet them fast. ZipRecruiter.
Need to hire right away. Start your search for strong candidates. The right fit awaits. Build your team. Build it sooner. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter.
Just head to ZipRecruiter.com/free right now to try it for free. And you're on your way to meeting your match. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. So try it now. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Meet your match on ZipRecruiter. Try it free.
Congratulations to Julie in DeMont. She knew that Ground Round 85% lean is on sale this week at Stragaman Till for just $5.99 per pound. Check that out at stragamantill.com. You can shop online. Saves you time and money. You get those same prices as you see in the store. Set it up for pickup or delivery. Use your online coupons, reward points, and more. Stragaman Till, life made simple. Food made easy. Visit stragamantill.com. All right, your second chance to get registered for that $50 gift card is up on the WLQI and 98 Gold Facebook pages. Head over there, comment with the price on the same item. You'll be entered in for a chance to win. We'll draw the winner of that $50 gift card on Friday. Good luck. Tired of muddy paws, smelly fur, and a bathroom that looks like a dog wash explosion? Bring your best friend to Baz's 5-star pet wash in Rensselaer. It's self-service, open 24/7, and made to fit your schedule. No appointments needed. For $8, you get 12 minutes with shampoo and a pet blow dryer. And if your pup needs a little extra time, just add more, just like a car wash. Plenty of parking, no mess at home, and a clean, happy pet every time. Located right next to Baz's Roller Rink on 231 in Rensselaer. Don't forget, they have open skate on Friday and Saturday nights. Be sure to check Baz's Roller Rink Facebook to find out more. Baz's 5-star pet wash, because every pet deserves the 5-star treatment.
Oh, you should try Fast Play from the Hoosier Lottery. It's instant fun. Unlike the time you tried ice climbing and got your tongue stuck.
A little help, guys. Guys, one Fast Play ticket, please.
Hoosier Lottery, champions of play. Play responsibly.
Summer is heating up, and your business should be too. Be part of the America 250 Touhyville Summer Fun Celebration and get your brand in front of thousands all season long. We're offering 2 exciting sponsorship levels that include professionally produced commercials, plus over 1,500 promotional mentions for your business throughout the summer. And here's the best part. We create and produce your radio spot for you. Easy, done, on the air. Call me today at 219-866-5105 or email Cheryl, CHERYL, at the number 2, the letter E, VILLE.com. Cheryl at Touhyville.com today to grab your spot and start promoting your business the smart way. Touhyville Media, local community radio. How revolutionary.
Rensselaer Iron and Metal is the picture of going green. Recycling metals is what they do. Keeping the metal business right here in the good old USA is what they're all about. Giving top dollar for your scrap iron not only helps keep your community clean, but it keeps our jobs and steel industry going strong. Remember, when you take your scrap to Rensselaer Iron and Metal, you're supporting your own economy. Rensselaer Iron and Metal, where your trash turns into cash.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all three? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
Baby, are you ready to rock?
97.7 FM WLQI. The Q.
Hi, everybody. It's me, Kevin Matthews. Touhyville is a very unusual place.
Good morning. I have an exciting announcement.
Oh, yeah? What's that?
Today is Thursday.
Oh my God, that is so exciting.
No. Wait, what? What is so exciting? It's almost Friday. Tomorrow's Friday.
Oh.
That is exciting.
So get excited. I'm so excited to get started.
Take your position. It's showtime.
Welcome into Touhyville. Portion of the show today brought to us by George A. Memorial Healthcare in Brook. Whether it be short-term rehab, workplace injury, outpatient rehab, long-term care, whatever it is, they make sure every individual's needs are met with expertise and compassion. That's what they do at georgeaid.org. You can also find out more on Facebook. Just look for George Aid Memorial Healthcare in Brook, or like I said, visit georgeaid.org. Also, got to mention our friends over at Virks. Find jewelry, turn your unwanted jewelry, coins, and collectibles into cash. Highest prices paid in a quick, convenient, confidential transaction. Visit them at the corner of 18th and Main in Lafayette. Visit Virks.com. All right. Our poll question real quick from yesterday. I'm going to wrap that up. Do you feel like you have enough fun in your day? Yesterday, we said fun on the show. I counted 3,716 times.
Right.
I checked it out. Yeah. Sat there with a counter and just 40% of people said sometimes. 39% of people said almost never. Do they have enough fun in their day? 21% said yes, most days they have enough fun in their day. So, yeah, it's, it's tough. I think, I didn't want to hit almost never because that doesn't feel like me. You know what I mean? Like, because usually I am like the up, like fun person.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I would go with sometimes. I didn't even end up voting yesterday. I was just, yeah. So, Melissa says they used to every day, not so much anymore. Randall says make every day rock. Jessica cracked me up, says, no, I'm old and tired. Piper says I worked there for UGG. See, that's, I think if you could find a way to, Mike called in yesterday and he said, I have fun every day.
Mm-hmm.
I have fun with my coworkers. We have fun. We joke around. I have fun at home. Like, so that's a great way to look at life.
Well, and a couple things that struck me is I'll bet you this has to do with your jobs.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I remember, like, even in sales, I've always made it like a competition with myself. Like, I mean, I still remember at the Cat when you'd go, okay, we have 5 availabilities. And I'd be like, okay, bye. And I'd leave and I'd come back and I'd go, all right, that's 5 availabilities with a table, let's say. Right. And now I sold these sponsors without the table. So I would just make it a game. I felt that way about ad closes in travel and tourism when we had Oprah magazine and stuff like that.
Sure.
Because I'd just be like, okay, so I have a quarter page left in this region and I have a half page left in this region.
Right.
And it was like a puzzle. It was almost like Tetris for me. All right. Who do I need to put on that page? Who's going to look best on that page? Who's never been in before and is perfect for this magazine? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then when it was done, if I was successful, I'm like, you rock, girl.
Yep.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
it'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, that is fun when you make it a game. Yeah. So, but some people at work don't have fun. Sometimes that's because of the way the business is set up. Sometimes it's the way the bosses are, you know. So
then I would say life's too short and renegotiate your what you're doing. If you hate what you're doing, there's so much you could do that's different. And I know it doesn't seem like it.
Right.
But find something that does bring you joy.
Well, and Rebecca says, apparently I don't. I'm crabby with laughing emojis. So, because if you didn't hear the pizza quiz yesterday, or no, it wasn't the pizza quiz, it was the
giveaway,
tickets.
Ticket giveaway.
Yeah.
That was so funny.
Rebecca's dad called in with Mila in the background.
No, Rebecca's husband.
I'm sorry, Rebecca's husband, Mila's dad. Sorry, called in and said, "My mommy's crabby." So,
oh, when Mila said that, it knocked me out.
Too
out of the mouths
fun.
of babes.
Yes,
right?
too stinking fun. All right. So for our poll question today, came across this headline: parenting debate. Is it okay to tell your kids that they don't have to share? Is it okay to tell your kids that they don't have to share? So I kind of want to see like where this came from, like where she's coming from with this idea. You know what I mean?
So
like,
it's because a parent kind of vocalized that she felt her kids don't need to share. They can if they want to, but
So one of the most challenging things to teach kids can be the importance of sharing. But one mom is going viral for saying, no, we don't need to do that. She says that kids don't necessarily have to share. So I'm just trying to find, I think I've got because she went viral with this online, and I'm very curious to know, like, because sometimes, you know, kids can be so giving that they get taken advantage of. Maybe that's what this is about. I'm not really sure.
I have such opinions on this, but I do respect like people's ability to parent their children the way they want, as long as it doesn't like hurt them.
Yeah. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time finding this. So I apologize. So let's just see here. She says that if her kids have a scooter, a toy, bubbles, or a snack, they're not sharing with your kids. They don't have to. That sounds a little harsh, right? So what you said, you have your opinion. What's your opinion?
What's your opinion? I want to hear yours first.
I don't know. I mean, because I was always taught and still feel this way. Like, if I'm sitting here with 10 strawberries and you're hanging out with me and you have no strawberries, let's have strawberries together. Like, that's how I've always felt about my friends and about strangers, for that matter. Like, have some. Let's all have the fun of these strawberries. Let's all have the fun of these toys. Let's all have the fun of ...
And you were taught that or think that. Why? Because ultimately, who is the owner of said strawberries? Or you don't think that way?
I don't.
Okay.
I don't.
So the first thing that struck me is Proverbs, train them up in the way they should go. And when they get older, they won't turn from it. Have you ever heard that in Proverbs?
No.
Okay. So a parent's responsibility is to train their kids in the right way. And then when you let them, like when you go fly free, birdies, they will carry that through, right? They won't turn from it. So I was like, our responsibility is to be good stewards and good parents with our children, so that then they create the kind of world God ideally wants. And I think the Bible is really clear about sharing. I mean, all of a sudden I was like, wait, what? Because, I mean, if you have 2 shirts, give one to the poor. if someone comes for your jacket, give them your shirt.
Mhm.
Like giving is a big deal
Mhm.
in the Bible.
Mhm.
I
Mhm.
mean, yeah,
Yeah.
literally, Jesus taught that sharing is a vital expression of love, generosity, and faith.
Mhm.
Give freely without the expectation of anything in return.
Mhm. Yeah.
So Hebrews 13:16. Do not, that was one of my favorite books, by the way, Hebrews, because yeah, for obvious reasons. Anyway, do not neglect to do good and to share what you have, for such sacrifices are pleasing to God. I think it creates unity. We are how good and to live together in unity.
Harmony. Oh.
You know what I mean? Like, so that's how we do that, is when you have your 10 strawberries
Mhm.
and there's a kid who didn't bring any because mom forgot to pack the lunch or whatever it
Whatever
is
it
that
is. Yeah.
day.
Yeah.
You go, ooh, you need to share in this too and experience this.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah.
So yeah, I don't concur with said mother who says
Mhm.
they don't have to do anything. If they want to, fine, but
Mhm.
they don't have to.
Ed says it really should boil down to the situation. So, I mean, I think I would need more than that. Like what
Mhm.
situations? So, I found the audio of the woman.
Okay,
So,
let's hear. Yeah.
I never ever will make my kids share their stuff that they brought with another child. Number one, you should have brought your own. Number two, that's their toy. They don't have to share with you. Number three, you don't have to do something just because somebody asks. I think especially for women, that is like really important to learn. Now, if my kids want to share, yeah, sure, go along for it. Now, if you're coming over to our house to play for a play date, that's very different, right? Because we're welcoming them into our space. Okay. But if we're out and about, my kid doesn't want to share her doll with your kid, she doesn't have to.
I get what she's trying to say.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Here's my issue with this, and this is what I see from a lot of people, and I don't mean to paint with such a broad brush.
Mm-hmm.
This whole thing of I'm going to stand on these principles of yeah, I'm not doing something just because I have to. Okay, just because someone asks doesn't mean I have to give to them. That's not the point of sharing. Just because someone asks, you're right. Because I will say, we get calls, emails, texts, Facebook messages every single day from people asking for more and more and more from the radio station.
Mm-hmm.
And our answer is not always yes. That doesn't mean that you don't share. So I understand what she's saying when you say they don't have to share. But what are you teaching them about the idea of sharing?
And about sacrifice. Because yes, I have one less strawberry, or let's say I give you my donut and now I just got a bite and I was really looking forward to it. Sacrifice for somebody else and feeling that pain, but also the joy of seeing somebody else benefit from giving is really an important lesson too.
Sure.
And it's not always like, well, that didn't hurt because I had 10 strawberries and so I have plenty to fill my belly. Sometimes it's you give up your thing.
Right. And again, I think she's going about it wrong, but I get what she's saying about teach your kids just because someone asks for your Barbie doll doesn't mean you have to give it to them.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Here's why sharing is a good thing, ... But just because someone asks doesn't mean you have to go, okay, you get to have it and I go without. You don't have to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So Ed says, if it's a kid that is known to break stuff, then they really shouldn't share anything valuable. Listen, last time we gave your kid, my son shared his G.I. Joes with your kid. He ripped off all the arms and legs. We're not going to do that again. Okay.
Right now he's torso Joe.
Right, I'm sorry. I'll teach my kid sharing. You teach your kid not mutilation. How about that?
Mm-hmm.
So I get what they're saying. Yes. She says, you should have brought your own stuff. That's not their toy. They don't have to share. You don't have to do something just because someone asks, as we put it out. So I get where she's going with it. I just don't think she's approaching it the right way, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I get what she's saying, and I do think it's interesting that it's taken off and gone viral, because it's one of those things that's like, okay, when the headline is, my kid doesn't have to share with your kid just because you didn't bring anything. Like, yeah, that's not exactly what it is, but it feels like, so Ed says, how did you know about my G.I. Joes? That stupid kid took his arm off. What the heck? Yeah. So I get that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I do understand your feeling. I do think we should teach our kids what sharing is.
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe later teach them the idea of, you don't have to give away everything you have just because someone wants it.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's also how you end up getting bullied. Like, there are kids out there that are not taught to be good and to share, and they will just keep taking and taking and taking until someone puts an end to it, because one kid is super nice and the other kid not so much. And then the not nice kid ends up with a whole toy chest full of stuff while you're at home going, Mom, can I get another G.I. Joe? Why? Because Danny has mine. I gave it to him. He asked for it. Right. We can't keep giving your toys to every kid in the neighborhood. So I understand kind of where she's coming from.
Yeah.
But I also think Mom might want to sit down with Dr. Nikki a little bit. I think Mom might have some issues too.
Yeah.
We don't have to give something just because asked. Especially girls should be taught this, because you just do not give it away just because someone asks. Okay, Mom, but I'm 5. I was just talking about strawberries. So I think Mom might have some issues there.
Well, I think as a mom, you're always protecting and you're always trying to teach the lessons, and it could go either way sometimes. So you worry about someone being taken advantage. The point really is that I think Jesus is saying you can't be taken advantage of, in that way.
Maybe I'm coming up at it from a male standpoint, but when I hear someone with young kids say, especially girls, it makes me nervous, because when they're young is really when you could teach them all that they're even. You could really instill that, So Ashley says, when I take my kids somewhere and they share their toys, sometimes the other kids aren't so good about taking turns. That happens a lot. That's where I think this might be coming from, is sometimes you're trying to teach your kid the right way and other people haven't, and then they get taken advantage of. That was the thing I was saying before, that, like you're saying, be protective. It's a fine line to walk to teach your kid to be nice and not too nice. I mean, because it's not that hard to get taken advantage of if you're too nice. So I get what you're saying, Ashley. That makes total sense. So, all right, let's take a break. Then when we come back, we're going to find out, what are women sharing? Oh, women are sharing the moment they learn they're dating an idiot. So we're going to find out from Cheryl when she realized it. When did Cheryl realize it? We're going to find out when we come back in just a little bit. Nobody go anywhere.
Weather sponsored by Rensselaer Care Center, recently named by Newsweek one of America's best nursing homes.
Today, sunny and breezy with a high near 66. Tonight, a 20% chance of showers after 4 a.m. Increasing clouds with a low around 44. Friday, a 30% chance of showers mainly before 8 a.m. Cloudy through mid-morning, then gradually clearing. Windy with a high near 71. Friday night, a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1 a.m. Partly cloudy with a low around 57. Saturday, a 70% chance of showers and possibly a thunderstorm. Partly sunny with a high near 81. Saturday night, showers likely with possible thunderstorms. Mostly cloudy with a low around 61.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Oh, you should try Fast Play from the Hoosier Lottery. It's instant fun. Unlike the time you tried ice climbing and got your tongue stuck.
A little help, guys. Guys? One Fast Play ticket, please.
Hoosier Lottery, champions of play. Play responsibly.
Recorded in front of a live studio audience.
Welcome back to Who Wants to Be a Home Improvement Guru. We're in the lightning round. The winner of this round will be the grand prize winner. So let's go. What hardware store has been serving Rensselaer and the surrounding area with the goal of being your one-stop shop for all of your home improvement needs since 1987? Bill.
Kim's Hardware and Lumber?
Correct. Who has a great selection of name brand hand and power tools, paint, plumbing supplies, doors, and windows? Susie.
Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer?
Correct. Our final question. If you call 219-204-2140 when you're looking for help with a project, they can refer you to the right person for the job. Joe.
Kim's Hardware and Lumber?
Correct. Looks like we're out of time, but with Kim's Hardware and Lumber, you're always a winner because from the roof to the basement, Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer has you covered. Open 7 days a week.
Looking for the perfect start to your child's educational journey? At Apple Tree Learning Center in Rensselaer, their pre-K program is designed to prepare your little one for kindergarten success in a small classroom setting where every child gets the attention they deserve. Apple Tree Learning Center focuses on early literacy, hands-on learning, social development, and nurturing care because education works best when children feel safe, supported, and confident. They're open 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday, providing dependable, high-quality care that fits your schedule. Call 219-206-1542 now to schedule your tour.
Brad Gutwein from Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer. You treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them, and that's the way you've got to build your business. We have to build any business.
Gutwein Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple. But one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants to feel like they're in charge of the transaction. They know what's going on and they are comfortable with what's happening. That I don't think has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years, thank you very much. You like the way we do business at Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with the new Strachan Van Til to Go. It's easy to use. Register using your rewards account login and password. Fill your virtual shopping cart. Choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save money with your online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple. Food made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
97.7 The Q.
Touhyville. 2 Touhies, no waiting.
Who's ready for a show up?
Wait, what day is today?
Today is Thursday.
Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday's bad for me.
Thursday's perfect.
I don't know if you've worked with one of these. We call it a microphone.
Just let me know when I'm on, all right?
I don't know who you are.
Well, I'm something of a famous radio personality.
That sounds like a very familiar voice.
Are we ready?
It's time for a great day.
Showtime.
Welcome to Touhyville. Stephen Sherrill with you here, having fun on a super delightful Thursday morning. Thank you guys for hanging out with us Thursday morning. We appreciate you guys being a part of the program, having fun, doing our thing. Portions of which are brought to us by Supercuts. Visit Supercuts in Rensselaer. 4.6 Google rating. A lot of people like the Supercuts in Rensselaer. think I might even go over there today and get a haircut. So look good for the weekend. It's getting a little long, getting a little shaggy.
You mean the 80s and 90s that are headed our way, or
right?
Upper 80s,
right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm starting to look a little shaggy. So, also got to mention our friends over at Steve Specialized Services. Visit Steve Specialized Services today and check out the Honest Abe's Super Showcase showroom for all your bad boy mowers and tractors. Great deals on handheld equipment and more. Find out all about it at stevespecialized.com. Go and like Steve Specialized Services on Facebook as well, so you can check out all the cool stuff that they have going on. By the way, Steve, not as in Steve Specialized Services, different Steve, saying some really nice things about you this morning. Says, you were talking earlier about the idea of, you're curious what people think of 97.7 the Q and 98 Gold. It is Therapy Thursday. We welcome in Dr. Nick. You getting into the religious things and some of your stories and the way you come at things and stuff like that. Do people like that or not? You said like this, we were talking about the idea of how we have different discussions. And I sometimes wonder about, people turn on the classic rock station, WLQI, and then they hear us talking, Bible study and how people feel about that. Steve says, definitely do not stop being you. He says, I think you're an inspiration to many. Keep going strong. It's really nice.
Are you trying to make me cry on air?
No, I just think that's really nice.
Yeah, it is.
And I think I've been doing this for so long that I hear the things that people say. At the same time, I'm fairly confident in the funny side of me.
Yeah.
You're still fairly new to that. So I think it's important for when you hear that, when you hear that what you're doing is good and what you're doing is people enjoy, you know what I mean? I've gotten I don't want to say callous to it, but I've done, when I did stand-up comedy, I stood in the back of the room after the show and you'd have 100 people come by and say, that was great. Way to go. That was really funny. Thank you for being here, And sometimes, they would talk to all three of us and go, I really liked you. You were really good. I don't know. Some of the stuff I didn't really get. It's like, it's like right to your face. You're just like, okay, well, the good news is you paid already. So have a good night.
Right.
So it's, and you would get that, so you kind of get a little thicker skin to it. So anyway, speaking of having a thick skin, I better have it for this segment. Women are sharing the moment they learned they were dating an idiot.
Good grief.
Yep. There's that. So before I dive into this, does anything pop right into your head?
I mean, the only one that always comes into my head is when I should have had a lesson earlier. So it's one that I never forget. And I never, ever dated anybody like that again. We call him Refrigerator Man in the house.
Okay.
He was upset because he had lost his job and came home and picked me up and tossed me into a refrigerator, and I bounced like a rubber ball. And I remember we were in that relationship for 2 years. And I remember I didn't ever know what it was like to fly through the air. And I cried a different cry than I've probably ever cried again or since. Like it was a scared / like scared straight type of thing. And then I'm obviously I broke up and that was the end of it, but it was really hard. And I was young at the time, but I learned so many lessons from that. So, but I wouldn't call that dating an idiot. I would call that dating an abusive person.
Yes,
like it's more than an idiot,
you
know, but there were so many things along the way. We would go to these restaurants and, they were in Vegas, they were this, they were that. And he'd go, I saw the way you looked at the bartender. I saw that you were hitting on him. And I'm like, why? Because I asked him for a fork instead of chopsticks. Like, because I knew that I wasn't doing any of that. I wasn't flirting with it.
Right.
Like, what?
Mm-hmm.
And then I should have known then, but it built slowly and quietly.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I think that I experienced that so that number one, because I have daughters, so I could say, red flag, you don't ever want to go down this road.
Sure.
And that I could have a gracious heart when it comes to hearing those stories, because when they sound different coming from someone else, you're like, knucklehead, you're in danger, leave.
Sure.
Like, he's an idiot, go, run, don't walk.
Right.
But when it's you that's gotten kind of sucked down the rabbit hole, or allowed yourself to get sucked down the rabbit hole, whatever, however you word it, either way, you're down the rabbit hole. Yeah, I think it gave me the non-judgment, because it was just one more thing that I've experienced where it's like, sometimes not so easy. Sometimes it takes the anvil dropping on your head and learning that you can bounce at 142 pounds off a refrigerator.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
So that's kind of the only idiot story. I mean, there were other stories, I'm sure, dating that I think of, but I don't think.
Yeah, I would think there's others that you found out early on that they were an idiot. That to me is a whole different. Yeah,
it seems like it's so out of a whole lifetime ago, like
Yeah.
dating.
Yes, I agree.
Doesn't dating? Do you remember dating? If I said to you, give me like 12 stories about, the only one I could think of with you that you've shared with me is drunk girl that wouldn't leave. Like,
yeah, and that was I figured out quickly that she was an idiot. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there was probably some over the years, but I think this is going to sound dumb. I think, or sexist. I think men are more prone to be idiots than women when it comes to this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like men are, can really do some dumb things and can say some dumb things, but I mean, I told you about the woman on the first date who, said her favorite actor was Pauly Shore. I mean, that's, I mean, you might think he's funny. Favorite comedian, I'll even give you, I don't think it's right, but I'll give it to you. But favorite actor, like you're saying, Pauly Shore should have, maybe, been in Forrest Gump, like he could have pulled that off. I mean, I don't know, all right. So the one that comes to mind for me is the guy that you said on the first date pulled out his own breathalyzer out of the glove compartment. That jumps out to me as an idiot. Like, okay, or red flag. I don't know which one you want to put it. In college, I came back from spring break with bangs. A guy said, "What did you do to your hair?" I said, "I got bangs." We stood there in silence as he realized girls' hair doesn't just grow shorter in the front like a genetic trait. I don't get that one. Like, so he just thought, like, it just happened like that?
See, and I think it was an idiotic thing to say, what did you do for your hair? So I thought he's an idiot because of that. But the idea that he
didn't understand
how hair grows, you lost me. But all right.
Yeah. I knew a guy who thought a woman could just take a shower after sex to prevent pregnancy. Yeah, that's
all
dumb.
right. There's an idiot for you.
That is true.
Sorry. Oh, well.
Okay, this is a good one. My ex-boyfriend was concerned about having periodic night sweats, so he Googled it and then proceeded to tell me he's in menopause.
Oh boy, that's special.
Oops. Another guy said that he had back pain and told her that he hopes it wasn't rigor mortis.
Oh boy.
I don't think it is. My ex in college thought women could just produce breast milk on demand. He was shocked when I informed him that you have to have a baby first.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Which is Not all breasts have milk? What's happening here? So are all those cows pregnant? Okay, that one was a little too personal. I'm going to let that one go. I had to tell an ex that women pooped too. What? You can't be that dumb. How old was this ex?
Yeah, no.
You can't be that dumb, right? Right?
Yeah, no.
I like the one that he thought he had menopause. So I got to be honest, that wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be. I was expecting.
No, I thought there were some stories.
really dumb.
Yeah, some really
like we were out to eat
Yeah.
and he did something, or
Yeah.
you know, hit on the waitress or something.
Yeah.
I was expecting some really good stuff there. So,
yeah, that was kind of
yeah. So
wah, 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 wah.
yeah, sorry about that.
Or why am I here?
Right. Listen, sometimes we learn about these stories at the same time as you do. So to pay you guys back, let's see if we can give away a pizza. So that seems like a really
Put on
smart
those
thing to do.
thinking caps. It's time now for the pizza quiz, brought to you by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. You could win a large one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Be caller number 7 at 866-4104. That's 866-4104. Be caller number 7 right now.
Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer is firing up the oven and serving the pies everybody loves. Fresh dough, real toppings, and flavor that hits the spot every time. Whether it's game night, family night, or I'm not cooking tonight, make it a Rick's Pizza night. Call 1-219-777-2674. That's 1-219-777-2674. And Rick's will take care of dinner. Get your Rick's fix. Rick's Pizza, Rensselaer's hometown favorite.
All right, it's time now for the pizza quiz brought to us by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. Your chance to win a one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Hi, you're caller number 7. Who's this?
Paige.
Hi, Paige. How are you?
Good.
Good. All right, we're going to play a little which came first, okay? So you tell me which one of these two things happened on this date. Which one do you think happened first? And you will win yourself a pizza from Rick's Pizza. All right, which do you think came first? The Big Mac made its debut at McDonald's on this date in history, or the first ever Grammy Awards were held on this date in history? Which one do you think came first? The Big Mac made its debut, or the first ever Grammy Awards took place?
The Big Mac.
Sorry, no.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. The Big Mac
That's
came out
okay.
in 1968, while the first Grammys were in 1959. So, but Paige, thank you so much
all
for
right.
trying. So don't hesitate to try again, okay? We play every day.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Paige. Oh, bummer. I know Cheryl hates that. Cheryl hates when the people don't
type
win.
fast
I
enough,
know
darn
Cheryl
it.
couldn't cheat fast enough.
Winners and families of winners on the Pizza Quiz are ineligible to win for 30 days. The Pizza Quiz is brought to you by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
When it's time for harvest, you have days, not weeks, to get your grain out of the field and safely stored. That's why Chester Agricultural Systems and Brock Grain Storage Bins are built to deliver day-to-day reliability and long-lasting durability to protect your crop and your investment. Smart recommendations, reliable service, and trusted relationships. It's what being a Brock dealer is all about. At Chester Ag Systems in North Judson, their support is as strong as their steel. doing whatever it takes to protect your crop and keep your farming operation working without problems. Rock solid means your grain storage, handling, conditioning, and structures will stand up to the challenge. And Chester Ag Systems is always here to help you grow. Call 574-896-5600. That's 574-896-5600. Or visit chesterinc.com.
Looking for the perfect start to your child's educational journey? At Apple Tree Learning Center in Rensselaer, their pre-K program is designed to prepare your little one for kindergarten success in a small classroom setting where every child gets the attention they deserve. Apple Tree Learning Center focuses on early literacy, hands-on learning, social development, and nurturing care because education works best when children feel safe, supported, and confident. They're open 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday, providing dependable, high-quality care that fits your schedule. Call 219-206-1542 now to schedule your tour.
This 4th of July, be a part of history. Jasper County is celebrating America's 250th birthday, and your business is invited to take center stage in the parade. They're looking for one business to each represent one of the original 13 colonies. Create your own float, decorate a vehicle, or march your team. It's your chance to showcase your brand in front of plenty of local folks. The best part? There's no cost to participate. Just bring your creativity and your community spirit. Join everyone at the Jasper County Fairgrounds this 4th of July and help bring history to life. Spots are limited and going fast. Claim your colony today by calling Angie at 219-869-5395 to claim your colony. Be sure to follow Jasper County 250 on Facebook.
Cole Reisner here with Gutwein and Reisner Insurance. Spring is back. Longer days, warmer weather, and a season that can bring the unexpected. From strong winds to heavy rain, now is the time to make sure your insurance coverage is ready. At Gutwein and Reisner Insurance, we're here to help you review your policy and make sure you're protected where it matters most. Gutwein and Reisner Insurance, protection you can count on season after season. Proudly partnered with Indiana Farmers Insurance. Like and follow us on Facebook.
This is The Q, 97.7 FM WLQI Rensselaer. Start your day in Touhyville and stick around for Northwest Indiana's best classic rock all day long, right here on The Q.
Time for a check of news. This check of news brought to us by the Conrad Agency in Brook, Fowler, and Francisville. Here's Russ Martin.
The latest pretrial conference for Stephanie Nagel was held in Judge Emily Waddle's Jasper Circuit Court on Tuesday. Nagel is charged with the murder of her estranged husband, Phil, and 2 other felonies in the case, burglary and stalking, in February last year. A court decision was made this week to schedule a final pretrial conference on August 28th, with a jury trial scheduled to begin with jury selection on Monday, September 14th. The court has set aside a total of 5 days for the proceedings to take place. A Hammond woman, 26-year-old Brianna Coleman Watts, has been charged with 2 felonies following a report of an incident on the shoulder of Interstate 80 in Lake County last Monday. Police stated the accused asked the man in the vehicle, the father of her child, to get out after the victim said that they had spent Mother's Day together. According to a law enforcement report, the man stated that Coleman Watts bumped the rear of his legs twice with the car before accelerating into him, causing him to fall onto the hood, where he said he held on for a time before falling off. State police said the man had cuts, bruises, and abrasions. Investigators found the woman's car with fresh damage to the hood and visible handprints on the hood and the appearance of someone holding on. She alleged the victim tried to touch her, and she told investigators the vehicle had struck the man to get him out of the way. Brianna Coleman Watts was charged with battery by means of a deadly weapon, the car, and battery causing moderate bodily injury. Yesterday, Governor Mike Braun held a ceremonious bill signing of Senate Bill 78, the so-called bell-to-bell cell phone restrictions to help students focus and support teachers and improve the classroom environment. The legislation, now signed into law, provides clearer standards for not only limiting cell phones, but also smartwatches, gaming devices, and other personal communication devices. The new law includes exceptions for emergencies and medical needs. The bill had bipartisan support. The Indiana State Police and many local law enforcement agencies are taking part in a high visibility enforcement effort known as Click It or Ticket, focused on increasing seatbelt usage. This is going on now through May 31st. Many officers and troopers are working overtime in the campaign funded by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration. Law enforcement said that since 2021, Indiana has seen a steady decline in fatalities among passenger vehicle occupants. Seatbelt usage among Hoosiers has increased to more than 94% in 2025, according to the Purdue University Center for Road Safety. Enjoy the rest of your day and stay safe and well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
Untangling your headphones, finding the right remote, saying goodbye to your favorite shirt that hasn't fit in 10 years. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who live in your community and answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like finding a new favorite shirt. That's simple human sense.
Contact the Conrad Agency in Brook, Fowler, or Francisville at 765-884-0530.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
90-year-old Lola Lucille Lynch passed away on May 12th. Visitation will be today from 10 a.m. until noon Central Time at Jackson Funeral Chapel, Rensselaer. Funeral services for Lola Lynch will follow at noon today Central at Jackson Funeral Chapel. Interment will take place at Memory Garden Cemetery, Rensselaer. Memorial contributions in Lola's name may be made to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. To share memories and or condolences, visit jacksonfuneral.com. 59-year-old Christopher Chris Dufresne of Wheatfield passed away May 11th. Friends may call from 3 until 6 p.m. today at Boersma Funeral Home in Wheatfield. Services for Chris Dufresne will take place at Boersma Funeral Home Wheatfield at 6 p.m. today. Family and friends will officiate. Boersma Funeral Home Wheatfield entrusted with the arrangements. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to the family. 105-year-old James Edward Camblin of Morocco passed away on May 6th. Visitation will be today from 10 a.m. until 12:45 at Stanky Funeral Home, Morocco. A Masonic service will be held at the funeral home at 12:45 p.m. today. Funeral services for James Edward Camblin will be held at Stanky Funeral Home of Morocco today at 1 o'clock. Pastor Jakara Williams officiating. Burial with full military honors will follow at Russell Chapel Cemetery. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to the Morocco Masonic Lodge 372 or to Wounded Warrior Project. Stanky Funeral Home has been entrusted with the arrangements. Memories and condolences may be shared with the family at stankyfuneralhome.com. 72-year-old Michael Edward Mike Cloud of Pulaski passed away on May 7th. Visitation for Mike Cloud will be from 3 until 7 p.m. Eastern Time today at Frayne Mortuary, Winnemac. Private family services will be held. Private burial will take place as well. In lieu of flowers, memorial contributions may be made to Friends of Tippecanoe River State Park or Cystic Fibrosis Foundation. Online tributes may be offered at fraynemortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frayne Mortuary, Winnemac. 79-year-old Rita Jo Kuzmal Layton of LaPorte, formerly Rita Steele of Rensselaer, passed away on April 29th. A memorial service for Rita Layton will be held on Saturday, May 16th at 11 a.m. Central Time at First United Methodist Church in LaPorte. A celebration of life will be held on Saturday immediately following. Memories or condolences may be expressed at esslingfuneralhome.com. 91-year-old Henrietta Wayberg Bailey of Valparaiso, formerly of Madeireville, passed away on May 9th. Cremation will take place at Frayne Crematory. Visitation will be from 3 until 4 p.m. Eastern Time on Saturday, May 16th at Frayne Mortuary, Madeireville. Services for Henrietta Bailey will be held at 4 p.m. Eastern Time Saturday at Frayne Mortuary, Madeireville. Private burial will take place. Memorial contributions may be made to the Seventh-day Adventist Church in Winfield, Indiana. Online condolences may be offered at franemortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frame Mortuary, Maduryville. 65-year-old James Dean Corning of Brook passed away on April 20th. A celebration of Jim Corning's life will be held on Sunday, May 17th at Chapel View Event Venue. Visitation will be from noon until 5 p.m. Central Time, with eulogy beginning around 5, cremation by Comfort Cremations. 73-year-old Margie Mae Deller of Winnemac passed away on May 12th. Cremation will take place at Frame Crematory. Visitation will be from noon until 2 p.m. on Saturday, May 23rd at Frame Mortuary in Winnemac. Services will be at 2 o'clock Eastern on Saturday, May 23rd at Frame Mortuary, Winnemac, with Pastor Mark Pilger officiating. Burial to take place at Winnemac Cemetery. Memorial contributions may be made to the family in care of Michael Deller. Online tributes may be offered at franemortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frame Mortuary, Winnemac. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather is brought to you by Jasper County REMC.
Today, sunny and breezy with a high near 66. Tonight, a 20% chance of showers after 4 a.m. Increasing clouds with a low around 44. Friday, a 30% chance of showers mainly before 8 a.m. Cloudy through mid-morning, then gradually clearing. Windy with a high near 71. Friday night, a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1 a.m. Partly cloudy with a low around 57. Saturday, a 70% chance of showers and possibly a thunderstorm. Partly sunny with a high near 81. Saturday night, showers likely with possible thunderstorms. Mostly cloudy with a low around 61.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Touhyville. 2 Touhies. That's a lot of Touhy.
Morning. Morning. It is a great morning, isn't it?
So nice to have you back.
What up, Daddy-O?
It's Thursday.
A great way to start your morning.
Yeah, see, I was planning on sleeping in.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. You'll miss all the fun.
Who's ready for some nonstop, totally scheduled fun?
This show is fun.
Uh-huh.
Fun?
It's fun. What fun?
Okay, let's do it.
It's showtime, folks.
97.7 The Q and 98 Gold. It is Therapy Thursday. We welcome in Dr. Nikki Monty. Visit her at stucknomore.com. Dr. Nikki Monty is a psychotherapist, author, and more. She can help you through some of your things. You can find her on all the socials, TikTok, Instagram, on Facebook, and more. Good morning, Dr. Nikki.
Hi.
All right. So today we're going to go to a question that came into us through Facebook. Someone asked, how do I set boundaries with family without feeling selfish?
Oh, dear. Okay.
How do I set boundaries with family members without feeling like I'm being the selfish one?
It's really interesting because you're implying that you're able to set boundaries everywhere else without feeling selfish, but I bet that's not true.
Probably not. But I think I know I could speak. Like, I always feel like if it's someone that's not family, I can, and this is going to probably sound odd to some people, I can decide like to cut them off or shut them out, where I won't do that with family. Like I have to keep them in my life.
I don't think that sounds odd at all.
Yeah.
But what I was going to say is when we're with family, we're in the belly of the beast, right? So whatever self-conscious versions we have, and everybody has some sort of self-consciousness, some of it's very big and some of it's minuscule, but whatever ideas we have about selfishness or generosity or rightfulness, or what can I be? Important to myself right now. Any of that we have started with them, So,
right.
So they're the first consciousness and self-consciousness to come, and usually the last to go. Whatever starts earliest, it's like I have all these different addictions that I've dealt with over the years. Of course, compulsivity is just the underlying conversation there for me. But the one that started first was approval. And that's been the last one to continue to work and be with, like my need for approval. And I'm pretty good now. getting lots of disapproval, doing fine with it. But, you know, you write a memoir and, you know, stuff happens, but okay. And so there, that's the belly of the beast. So how do you set those boundaries? You get brave. And, you know, it's okay to be every self-centered act is not a selfish act. You know, we move from self-centeredness, which has self-consciousness and selfishness and all those kind of things that, you know, don't feel good. And then we move to self-centeredness. I'm centered in myself. I know what I really need to stay stabilized and to whatever degree content or take care of myself in a particular way. And so I do those things. I say, you know, I have limited time today. I just have limited time. I have other things that I must do, that I'm called to do. Or, you know, I'm eating in a particular way. I don't want to disturb the meal, but I've brought some of my own food, if that's a thing for people. Whatever it is that you feel is being selfish. Now, usually in every family group, there's someone who sucks most of the air out of the room. And let's get real. There's always someone that's dominating the circumstance, telling us what to do or not to do, or being chatty.
Passive aggressively, like throwing jabs. But I didn't mean to throw their jabs.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I think everything's intentional to some degree. Whether we know the intention and we're aware of ourselves is a whole nother conversation. So, yeah, so we can say to the person who throws jabs, and this is a boundary, and this is not about the selfishness, but that stung. When you said that stung. Oh, well, I didn't mean that. Okay. But be aware when you say that and things like that, it hurts. And when it hurts that way, it makes me push away from you and not want to be here. Just, you know, note to self. And and so you don't have to say, so I'm never coming back. You know, you don't. But I would
now. On that note, though, is there ever a point where you go, "This is just not working. This is the 7th year of this Narishkeit, and I'm out, and I don't need a whole bunch of it." That's kind of where I'm getting in my life right now. Almost 60 years old, I'm kind of feeling like talked out for the first time in my life, because my whole life I will tell you anything, right? And then some. And now I'm finally, I actually feel like I'm shutting down. Like I'm not going to do this anymore.
Cheryl, when you say the 7th year in a row, I know you're talking holiday. So, you know, because occasion. So I think, you know, you could show up differently. That's an option before you make that decision. You could try harder to say, you know, I'm feeling unmet or unheard or pushed away, or, you know, they're just being who they are. It's not personal. Now, if someone's attacking you every time, and you've had the feeling conversations with them, and you've said, this really hurts my feelings and all of that, and they can't stop, then of course, I guess you take yourself out of the toxic pool. But those are really radical. I mean, it needs to be really radical. If you know that every time you go, Frank is going to be a jerk.
Right.
So Frank is not just being a jerk to you. Frank is being a jerk, because that's what Frank is. But he's a family member, and everybody's decided Frank's a jerk, but that's what it is. And, you know, and I think it's fair to say, Frank, you're being a jerk. And this is not okay. You're pushing everybody away. Nobody here is digging this, you know. We're putting up with it. Wouldn't you rather be loved than put up with?
Yeah.
You know, I say go all the way before you get out. Right.
Yeah.
But in terms of setting boundaries, so people who are asking that question, you know, I really would have them look at what they think selfishness is, what they think generosity is, what they think boundaries are. How are they expressing their feelings while setting the boundaries? You know, I think it's important for us to take care of ourselves And self-care is not selfish. It actually makes us better people, and then we have more to give others.
So I don't know the specific situation. I don't know if they're talking direct family or in-laws, but I know like we got some questions back when it was Thanksgiving around whose job is it or who's best to hop in if it's like not your direct blood. Like, let's say you've got the family. So it's like, it's Steve's mom and dad, my mom and dad, they passed away, but you know what I mean? It's everybody at the table. If something is said, because I remember growing up, my grandfather loved to dig my dad, like just get him, and it'd be over stupid things like, oh, who won the World Series in 1937? My dad would go, ooh, I don't know. And he'd respectfully, because he was like, a very spiritual man, like he wouldn't want to engage. And he'd say, I don't know. And then my grandfather would be like, you call yourself a baseball, you call yourself a Cubs fan? It was the Cubs versus whatever, you know what I mean? And my mom would want to kill him after they left, because then it would be a fight about, don't you ever stand up for yourself? I want a man who's going to stand up for himself, And my dad would be like, no, out of respect for your father, I'm not engaging. But he would tear him. He would shred him. Like it wasn't just an innocent, because I remember sitting there as a kid going, it's baseball. Like, who cares?
Well, nobody cares. But what is the point is that that's the way your grandfather connected through ridicule or to who's talking to ridicule or whatever the tone was, and and criticism, and which is hard. It's obviously a very hard person, and again, standing up for himself would have been whatever he called the grandfather-in-law. It's really hard to hang with you when you're grilling me and criticizing me. That would have been a statement. Now that's standing up, but I don't know if that's your mom's version of standing up.
Right.
Might have been, don't talk to me that way. How dare you? I don't care if you're my father-in-law and not my father. It just doesn't, it's not okay.
Right.
You want to meet the person, where they stand to some degree, but also maintain their own dignity. Because otherwise we're just in a so-called bar fight, right?
Right.
And that doesn't get anyone anywhere. I think the way your dad handled it was okay. And then the question really is, what's going on with your mother about feeling backed up? It's not about, I want a man who stands up for himself. Why? To my father?
I mean, there was some, it's a whole nother thing, but he broke he broke a chair over someone's head, and then so what she was looking for is to be safe.
That she was looking to be saved. From the father material, and really her job was not to outsource that, but to figure out inside herself. And I'm preaching to the choir here, but it was to find out inside herself or the remaining father material that was driving her. It's always a self-actualization piece. I know we want other people to fix it. We want our father to stop being that guy, and we want our husband to be the guy that stops him from being that guy, and all the things. And really the story is what's going on inside us.
So is the argument to say then?
Now your mother goes and talks to your father about, I want a man who stands up for me, and you're not doing that. And she's doing the same thing to her husband that her father did to her husband.
She's emasculating him. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
What's the point of that?
Right.
Well, now, would some of that be that she got that from her father? That's how you treat people?
Yeah, absolutely. That's one of the ways inside herself it is driving, that the father voice is driving her. She doesn't know that, the bees with honey, you can get more bees with honey You get more honey with bees. What is it?
Okay, so do you know when you say that, why is it that immediately I roll my eyes? Like, I get all that, and some people will push you to the point where you can't deal like that. You can't do the honeybee things. You've got to.
That's actually not true. It's
Really?
not true that some people will push you. It's true that you have not satisfied the pain inside of you around particular things. And so you will be, I like to say, some people say triggered, I like to say inspired. You will be inspired to, fight back or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But really, in a perfect world, I was taught, not that I believed it, but I was taught that we at best be reactivity free, not response free, but reactivity free. So you can say whatever it is that you are feeling, but it doesn't have to be loaded and ready to explode.
No,
go ahead. You go ahead.
I was going to say, from an outside person,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go back just a few steps in the conversation. Your mom reacted like her dad in the situation and didn't like that your dad didn't react that way.
Yeah.
You are saying your kind of reaction would be like your mom as opposed to your dad in that situation. That you're saying, like, the more bees you get more bees with honey. Wouldn't that be your dad's way of doing it?
Yeah,
like,
my dad's way of doing it would have been bees with honey on attempts. Like, but he never lost his cool. And for me, I would like to think I'm a combo of the two, but as I get older, sadly, I will admit this, I'm going inside, and I don't, as much as I like people to a degree, I'm realizing like being alone is almost better. Cause first do no harm, but then someone else is trampling on you, but then you can't stop them, but then you have to watch your mouth. But then what would Jesus do? But then, like, there's all these things going on in my head where I'm trying to, when I die, I hope to hear the words, "Well done, my good and faithful servant." I'm not going to get there by calling someone an a-hole and saying, "Back up off me," because you know what I mean? Like, I would like to war one time and not be held to task.
Yeah, sure. You're this is such a predictable progression for you, because there's always been a part of you, as far as I can tell, that is ready to bolt, that is ready to go, shut down, withdraw, do it yourself, figure it out, be by yourself, make it all work. Don't bother me. How dare you ask me for this and then not be grateful? This voice in you is very powerful. And this is just a new iteration of the same old voice. So don't blame your agent on it, girl. It is just a core way that you work. It's a defense that you have. It's just too hard to deal with these people. And you know what? You had some reasons for that. You started with reasons, but those reasons are still, not as ripe as they used to be, but they're in there. And so again, the less reactivity you feel, what you do about what you feel is a different conversation. That's fine. But what reactivity you feel is what the bother is, because it's like, oh, these people, or wherever you go with it.
No, I love them because I know I don't want to say it's my job, but I do love people and I love to give. I've just seen some ridiculous all caps stuff, and we're not invisible when we give of ourselves, and we're not, I don't know. Yeah. So it's just kind of a mindset that I'm in right now. And I'm not sure. I'm trying to preserve my joy to some degree. And it's kind of been an uphill battle, definitely since COVID. Because all of a sudden my life kind of blew up at that point, and I never really.
Yeah. So I want to say that preserving your joy sounds like you're putting it in a jar somewhere for later use. So I would recommend that instead of preserving it, you weave it into your daily life with very with grace of forethought. Yeah.
Yeah.
Malice of forethought. This is grace of forethought. And so that you weave it into your lives. And this isn't about liking people or not liking people. It really isn't.
Right.
So you always want to ask yourself, here's the pivotal question, audience members. Here's the pivotal question. If this has my ire or my upset or my difficulty with this has nothing to do with somebody else. Okay, we know it has a little to do with it. Shh, don't talk about it. If it has nothing to do with somebody else, what inside of me is getting so irritated about this? How could it be all about me? Remembering that we have so much power with regards to how we walk through the world. If we understand ourselves, we can really exert that power, or we can use it for good, rather than evil, so to speak.
Well, since we started at boundaries, I'm going to draw one here because we got to take a break. So we'll be back with more fun here in Touhyville. Of course, go check out Dr. Nikki all over social media, on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Check out the videos, check out the reels, check out the shorts, and also you can always visit stucknomore.com. We'll be back in just a little bit.
Recorded in front of a live studio audience.
Welcome back to Who Wants to Be a Home Improvement Guru. We're in the lightning round. The winner of this round will be the grand prize winner. So let's go. What hardware store has been serving Rensselaer and the surrounding area with the goal of being your one-stop shop for all of your home improvement needs since 1987? Bill.
Kim's Hardware and Lumber?
Correct. Who has a great selection of name brand hand and power tools, paint, plumbing supplies, doors, and windows? Susie.
Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer?
Correct. Our final question. If you call 219-204-2140 when you're looking for help with a project, they can refer you to the right person for the job. Joe.
Kim's Hardware and Lumber?
Correct. Looks like we're out of time, but with Kim's Hardware and Lumber, you're always a winner because from the roof to the basement, Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer has you covered. Open 7 days a week.
Jasper County REMC is a not-for-profit electric and internet cooperative that follows 7 established cooperative principles in which they put their values into practice. One of those principles is a voluntary and open membership. Jasper County REMC is a voluntary organization open to all persons able to use their services and willing to accept the responsibilities of membership without gender, social, racial, political, or religious discrimination. For more information on Jasper County REMC, visit them online at jasperremc.com. Jasper County REMC, powering member-driven innovation.
Hello?
Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
You know that Chick-fil-A sells more than chicken, right?
Hello, my name is Jaleesa, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit is how it's all of my favorite breakfast items in one good bite. That fluffy egg, that melty cheese with that perfectly grilled sausage. It just gives you that warmth, that comfort food that you love. It is the best possible option for a classic breakfast.
Comfort is calling. Order a Chick-fil-A sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit with Simply Orange juice on the Chick-fil-A app today. Real guests paid for their testimonial.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
ZipRecruiter. The Colonel's cooked up a new $10 bucket of the day just for you. Monday, 24 nuggets for $10. Tuesday, 8-piece fried chicken for $10. Wednesday, 10 wings for $10. Thursday, 8 tenders for $10. Friday, 24 nuggets for, ooh, you guessed it, didn't you? $10. The $10 bucket of the day deal every weekday. Only at KFC. It's finger licking good.
Prices and participation vary while supplies last. Not available on third-party ordering platforms. Tax extra.
Every 34 seconds, someone in America dies from heart disease. In that same time, you could be managing your heart health at home with Cardia Mobile, the #1 doctor-recommended personal EKG device that detects atrial fibrillation and other arrhythmias in just 30 seconds. Unlimited readings from anywhere at a surprisingly affordable price. Order now at Cardia, KARDIA.com or Amazon. Because when it comes to your heart, seconds count.
Touhyville. Double the Touhies, double the fun.
Thursday can't get here soon enough.
That's today.
Oh, really? Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Really? Tomorrow's Friday. All right, calm down.
Let's get through today.
Shut up! Nobody asked you. I love your positive attitude. It's a perfect way to start the day.
Yeah. So are you ready to get started?
Really need some coffee.
I'm going to need more than coffee.
Coffee's good. It's a start. Okay, let's get going. It's showtime, folks.
Welcome to Touhyville. Steven Show with you here, having fun on a Thursday morning. Portions of which are brought to us by the Fountain Stone Theater. Visit fountainstonetheaters.com. Check out all the different movie times that they've got going there. You can find them online at fountainstonetheaters.com or in the app. Download the Fountain Stone Theaters app today in the Google Play Store or the App Store. Also, got to mention that we're streaming on video. You can see our smiling faces. You can see Cheryl in her jacket.
Pinky Tuscadero.
See, I keep going to Greece. I keep going with the pink ladies.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny because on camera, it looks like the pink ladies. In person, it's a much more like hot pink.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I like it better in person, you know. So you can see that thanks to our friend over at Lauren Berenda at Shelter Insurance. Home, auto, life, and more. Get your insurance needs covered by Shelter Insurance with Lauren Berenda in Rensselaer. Call or text 219-866-8644. That's 219-866-8644. And I got to mention Jasper County REMC powered up Touhyville each and every morning, making it possible for us to actually broadcast, because without electricity, that would not happen. So,
go to their website. They have all sorts of tips and tricks, and
and they've got some rebate stuff there too. So check that out. We'll check in on our poll question a little bit. Tell us whether or not you think it's okay to teach a kid that they don't have to share. We had a mom that's gone viral that's talking about the idea of that kids don't necessarily have to share. But before we get to that, how often should you walk your dog? My answer is every time he wants to. Ace lets me know I got to go outside. And
yeah,
I rarely will rush him. Once in a while, I will get to a point where I feel like we've been out for quite a while and he's sniffing every blade of grass that we have. And I'm like, okay, I got to go in.
Plus he loves the squirrels.
He will
chasing, frolicking.
He will run around a tree at the bottom. And I think the squirrels screw with him too. Because I have seen squirrels come down the tree and stand in the yard almost as if to go, you gonna get me? You gonna get me? He turns around, darts at them, and then they go up the tree and they stand on the edge of the tree, like they're attached to the tree, just staring at him, going, see you down there. Yeah. So he likes to have fun, and I want him to have as much fun out there as possible, especially when the weather's nice, because there's times when it's 34 below zero, and I'm like, bud, let's get this going.
Yeah.
You're freezing, I'm freezing. Let's go back in the house. But for the most part, let him do his thing. So it says if your dog starts spinning in circles the second you touch the leash, there's a reason. Daily walks can help dogs stay healthy, burn energy, and keep their brains busy too. So how often should you walk your dog? Veterinarians say most adult dogs need 1 or 2 walks a day. So I'm going to assume I'm going to assume that's on top of letting them out to go do their business. Like that you actually go on walks. I'm going to assume that this means you've got a yard, you let them run around the yard and do their business, but to take them outside of their norm and go for a walk.
Ah, okay.
That's what I'm going to guess out of this.
Because that's not how I read it. So I would, got it.
Yeah. Okay. So continuing on, somewhere between 30 and 90 minutes.
What?
30 and 90 minutes.
Wait, what? Wait, so
does
now
anybody go to work?
So now we're adding 2.4 hours for fun.
Yes.
Now we're walking our dog for an hour and a half a day. Like, what?
Maybe that's part of your fun. Incorporate that into your fun.
Did I remind you that walking doesn't sound fun to me?
Right.
Let alone a 5K. Didn't we have this discussion a couple weeks back with the sit and watch?
Right. It says, of course, puppies should have shorter walks and senior dogs need to take it slow. So it also depends on their breed. Higher energy breeds like border collies usually need more activity than laid back dogs like bulldogs or Great Danes. Regular walks can cut down on boredom. Boredom behaviors like barking or chewing, even taking them out to sniff and explore, are huge mental stimulations. And yes, sometimes it's okay to skip a walk. Extreme heat and storms are good reasons to skip a regular walk. So that's all according to Chewy.com. So I get it. I mean, I do sometimes think I should go on longer walks with him, for him and me, for that matter. You, when you do take him for a walk, you always go for longer walks. You go all the way to the park and all that
around,
stuff. Yeah.
and he just loves to sniff everything because there's so much grass. And,
sure.
Yeah, he feels like it's a treat. They do say that you should take your dog away from where they normally go because they love to sniff new things. And
they said it's like us scrolling on Facebook.
Yeah.
That they like to see what's going on. And, and that's why I know there's certain places where he goes and sniffs every time because other dogs come through.
Yeah.
Here's a weird thing. And I know a lot of people do it in our area and a lot of people do it by where we live. I don't want to take him for a walk through the cemetery. I'm creeped out by cemeteries.
Well, and
I know a lot of people walk that trail through the cemetery. Their dogs, people, bicycles, people walking, whatever.
Okay,
it's just not for me.
Yes, and I'm not going to allow him to pee on someone's headstone. I mean, that's like disrespectful,
right?
And how do you control
on who it is?
No. Oh my gosh, I can't with you. You need help. But I could not do that because even if
this is the headstone from someone who never bought advertising, huh? All
no,
right.
No, quit making my job harder. What the heck? No.
Oh, I sent you 12 emails. You didn't respond. Okay.
All right. I see how it is. Right? No. Oh my gosh.
No, I don't know. I see lots of people go for walks in the cemetery, and I'm like, maybe I should just take them down there and let them go for a longer walk. But I can't. Jeebies.
Yeah, I can't have him. I do want to change the subject because I keep forgetting to bring this up to you.
Okay.
And then if maybe we have to carry it to tomorrow, or maybe it's just okay. So after the elections, I saw that our voter turnout in Jasper County was 17%.
Yeah, 17 point something. Yeah.
I was reading a story the other day and I thought it was in like the 23rd district, which I never know what that means. It's Park County. The difference between the Republican incumbent and this other lady, brace yourself here. 3 votes.
3 votes.
3.
Where was this at again?
Park, P-A-R-K-E County. So I'm going to look where Park County is.
Okay.
Indiana.
Oh, it's in Indiana.
It's in Indiana.
Oh, okay.
Along the Wabash River. Blah, blah, blah. I'm trying to just
The
tell
difference
you.
was three
votes. Park County is included in Terre Haute.
Okay, not far.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Three votes.
Yeah.
3 people.
Mm-hmm. Think your vote makes a difference?
I mean,
Mm-hmm.
when I saw that,
Mm-hmm.
and you don't think your vote counted?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And you don't think whether or not you chose her or him or whatever it is, they both should. They would have appreciated more people coming out.
Mm-hmm. So
in his case, he's fine with because of
right,
3.
Right.
But whoa, 3 people.
Right. Mm-hmm.
We got to get that out there. It's whether or not they need to make Voters' Day like a national holiday so that people are off of work and they go. And
why?
before everybody goes cuckoo,
But you don't.
There's ways to do it, and you could do it on your lunch and all that stuff.
But
yeah,
look at how we did it with early voting. Early voting makes it so easy. There's no excuse not to.
Right.
So between now and November, we got to push to get people to go whichever way you're voting. I'm not going to push for anyone to vote one way or another in November. My push is for more people to vote.
Exactly.
Like
that's how I feel.
don't
look to me to tell you how.
I would love to
Right.
see like 80, 85%. I mean, I don't understand, and maybe this is going to sound like woo-woo. I don't understand why it's not 100%. Because I sure feel like people love to complain or tell you how you should think.
Yeah,
So
the whole
if that's
point
the
in this
case,
country
then
is
shouldn't we all be out there voting?
ask the questions, think, go deeper, spend the time, look up who's on what side of the vote. And what you'll probably find is I'm here on this side and then I'm here on this side. At least for me, I'm like,
Right.
all right.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I would
But
love to up the
either
numbers
way,
on the amount of people voting.
17%.
No doubt. Yep. Absolutely.
I mean, with things like data centers and all of it, women's rights, all of it. Like, come on.
Whatever. I don't want to say I don't care. Whichever way you think.
Right.
Just go vote.
Right.
Get out there and vote.
Right.
So, all right. Let's take a break. When we come back, we have so many things that we have to tackle that we haven't had time to. So we got this yesterday. We talked about whether or not you're cooler now or when you were younger, or when was that? That was Monday. We talked about that.
We talked about, are you cooler now or when you were in high school?
Right.
Yeah.
Was that Monday or Tuesday
Monday.
or yesterday? Yesterday, because we asked was yesterday when we had the girls from Harvest Hangout on?
No, 2 days ago.
2 days ago. Okay, so that's when we talked about
Wednesday.
it. Because we talked with them.
Yeah,
Yesterday was
I
Wednesday.
remember.
Yeah, I know. Why am I here? So
it's terrible, right?
Right, I know. So anyway, top things we think are very cool. We got to get to that. Also, if we have time today, if not, we have to put a note for tomorrow that we get to this school board thing with this sicko still being able to stay there.
That's
like, I
bigger
want to
conversation.
nail that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay, we got to take a quick break. Real quick though, Christopher just jumped in and he said, after 20 years, Mr. Jones never advertised with us. Ace, let's go visit his grave. With laughing emojis.
Lord. See, you have friends. You have exact thinkers exactly like you in this area.
I think we both do. I think that's what's so interesting about it. Yeah. So, all right, we'll take a break. We'll be right back.
Weather is brought to you by Rensselaer Iron and Metal.
Today, sunny and breezy with a high near 66. Tonight, a 20% chance of showers after 4 a.m. Increasing clouds with a low around 44. Friday, a 30% chance of showers mainly before 8 a.m. Cloudy through mid-morning, then gradually clearing. Windy with a high near 71. Friday night, a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1 a.m. Partly cloudy with a low around 57. Saturday, a 70% chance of showers and possibly a thunderstorm. Partly sunny with a high near 81. Saturday night, showers likely with possible thunderstorms. Mostly cloudy with a low around 61.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Big news for your next party or event. Party Town Rentals is now under new ownership. It's owned by Brian and Amber, the same folks behind Baz's Roller Ring. So you know fun is guaranteed. Already your go-to for bounce houses, tents, tables, and chairs, Party Town has just gotten even better. Now offering luxury restroom trailers for upscale comfort and a food truck to keep your guests fed and happy. From backyard birthdays to weddings and festivals, one call does it all. Visit partytownrentals.com. Or call if you have any questions. You could ask Brian or Amber at 219-863-2546. Party Town Rentals, new owners, bigger options, and the same goal, making your event unforgettable.
Let's face it, nobody loves talking about colonoscopies. But you know what's worse? The I told you so look from your doctor after you put it off for a solid decade. Yikes. Liberty Clinic gets it. Life's too short for waiting lists longer than a CVS receipt. Why risk death by boredom in a waiting room when you could just get your colonoscopy at Liberty Clinic in Rensselaer faster than you can binge watch a new Netflix series? Seriously, schedule within 1 week. Yep, you heard right. And our team's so nice, your colon will practically thank us. Don't be a procrastinator. Early detection is the ultimate treat yourself. Put your health first and call Liberty Clinic now. 219-866-8999. You can also stalk us online at mylibertyclinic.com or on Facebook. We promise no embarrassing photos. Liberty Clinic. We keep you in good health from your head right down to your, well, you know. Call us. Your future self and your colon will be glad you did.
Are you ready to rock?
On the Q. 97.7 FM WLQI. Touhyville. Now with even more Touhy.
Morning. Did you sleep?
Good morning.
Sleep well? It's Thursday.
What are you listening to?
My favorite show.
This show is our whole life now. In that case,
You need to get a life, dweeb.
the show is troubling. Your imagination is the road to anywhere.
Imagination. Imagination. Imagine that.
Yeah. Enough talk. It's time for action. It's showtime.
Well, it can't be enough talk because it's what we do. So it's just the right amount of talk. Portion of the show is running brought to us by our friends over at Lisa's Candy Shop and General Store in Hoopston. Stop by for bottled sodas, Amish popcorn, Amish butter, toys, knives, Western hats, and, of course, all the nostalgic candy you can shake a stick at. A meat stick, for that matter, you can get there, too. It's all there at Lisa's Candy Shop. Go and follow Lisa's Candy Shop and General Store on Facebook. They are in downtown Hoopston. More than a store, it's a destination. Also, got to mention our friends over at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. Portions of the show's streaming video brought to us by the Kasanovich Umfleet family of McDonald's in Remington, DeMott, 2 locations in Rensselaer. And then, of course, you've got the one in Hebron right off the expressway. Stop by and grab your refreshers, grab your quarter pounder of cheese in the morning. Why don't you grab yourself a little breakfast? Whatever you're looking for, they got you covered at McDonald's. And I want to mention our friends over at the Liberty Clinic in Rensselaer. Make an appointment for your colonoscopy within 1 week, scope within 3. Find out more at mylibertyclinic.com. Don't put it off. Your health is very important, and Liberty Clinic is a surgical clinic right in Rensselaer. You don't have to go to Lafayette or Crown Point. Go right to Rensselaer. That is Liberty Clinic in Rensselaer, mylibertyclinic.com. Go and like Liberty Clinic on Facebook or call 219-866-8999. Okay. Our poll question today asking you about whether or not you need to teach your kid to share. So our question is it okay to tell your child that they don't have to share? 66% say no. It is not okay to tell them that they don't have to share. 34% say yes. I'd love to know. I know there's no way to know. We don't dive this far into it, age groups of those and how many of them have parents right now or are parents right now. Our daughter says it's important to teach children boundaries when sharing is appropriate and when the better answer is not right now. So I have a feeling she would side more with this mom on the viral TikTok that we saw. Stacy says certain things are non-negotiable when it comes to sharing and will not be shared under any circumstances. So I think that's interesting. And Rebecca says it's important to teach, all caps, your children to share. So just like her daughter Mila would like to share her snake with you, but you just won't let her, Cheryl. You just won't let her. All right. So the other day we asked, were you cooler when you were a teenager or are you cooler now? A lot more people felt like they were cooler now. Top things we think are very cool, according to one of the 352,619 websites that we go to daily. This one is called YouGov. Okay. Science. Cool or no?
Yes, cool.
Yes, 58% said it was very cool.
Yeah.
3% said not cool at all.
Sure.
Outer space.
Not cool.
56% said very cool. 4% said not at all.
I never got into it. I believe it exists, but I don't know.
Yeah. I'm coming around to your way. I used to think, wow, that's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and now, like after this latest trip around the moon, I kind of went, and maybe it's my financial mindset where right now, at least
we kind
in
of
America,
gas prices down.
like we're really in trouble right now.
Right.
And I realized our president just said the other day, I don't really think about the Americans' financial situation, which is, fantastic. Thanks for that. It's not surprising, when we see all the gold around you that you don't understand a normal person's situation. But, I just think there's times when maybe we go, okay, I understand science is important. I understand exploration is important.
Mm-hmm.
But when we've got
you're crippling
people
us.
in the private sector creating spaceships, maybe we can start moving away from that a little bit and let's concentrate on making sure everybody's got food. Just throwing that out there.
Yeah.
Reading books.
Cool.
In the eye of the beholder to me. If you like reading, great,
but I
super
count
cool.
I count audio.
Yeah.
Books on audio.
If you like books, great.
I just feel like learning new things. Like books to me represents like learning new ways to do it. I don't care that you like it's hardcover and you're sitting on the porch swing or whatever it is. You could also do. Yeah.
Yeah. 49% said very cool. 5% said not cool at all. I feel like people are just saying that all this stuff is like, and it's sort of generic. Rock music. Do you know how wide of a gap that could be to rock music? Like,
right.
It could be like,
yeah,
it could be Nickelback. It could be
praise
Led Zeppelin.
It could also be praise and worship.
Right. It could be anything,
Skillet. Like,
why
yeah.
does everything have to go back to the Bible for you today? What the heck, lady?
Because Skillet is really cool. Just saying.
having
and
fun.
it always will. So it will always go back to the Bible.
I'm just having fun.
But I'm saying they should just drop the rock and just say the music. Because I think whether it's rock or Luther Vandross or WNUA, like smooth jazz, I just think.
And drop the rock is what we do when the show ends every day. Drop the rock, you're on the queue.
Well, you drop the rock after dinner, about 45 minutes after dinner.
All right, I'm talking about the music. Don't be like that.
Oh, all right.
44% said very cool, 7% said not cool at all.
Do you ever think that there's the plus minus is the people that are always going to go, yeah, curing cancer, kind of boring. And you're
Whatever.
like, yeah, doesn't really affect me.
Right.
Do you always feel like
No, I
what
get it.
percentage of those are the ones that go, that say things like that for shock value or because they want to be in the 7%?
No, I get it. Yeah. Computers. 41% said cool. Who doesn't think computers are cool? Like, what? Do you want to go back to Encyclopedia Britannica? Like, I don't understand.
Do you
like,
realize what it used to
what-
be for
do you
us
want
to
a
do
typewriter?
a report?
Do you want a typewriter so that every time you make a mistake, you either have to pull out the whiteout or start over again?
Right. Do you remember what your book bag was like when you had to do like a geology? You're taking geology and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
I need the G, I need the R for rocks, I need the
Right.
You know what I mean? Oh,
Watching movies. 38% said very cool.
where's the other 62%
Right.
there?
4% said not cool at all.
What?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Okay. Math. 29% said very cool.
No.
30% of people think math is cool.
No.
Weirdos.
No.
Only 24% of people said video games are very cool.
How?
Only 24%? You don't like playing games?
How?
All right. On the flip side, here's some things that went way on the other side of being not cool. Sports betting,
Okay.
cryptocurrency,
Okay.
guns.
Okay. But how would guns?
Here's my thing.
I don't know.
So 45% of people said sports betting is not cool at all. Less than that said, so 35% said marijuana is not cool at all. So more people are against sports betting than marijuana? That's weird to me. And 32% of people said beer is not cool at all. Here's the thing for me. It's not anything. Like I wouldn't say, like, is milk cool? It's just milk.
Right.
Beer, it's just beer.
Right.
Guns
Some
are
are
just
trends
guns.
and some are.
They're
Yeah.
just,
I don't.
it's an inanimate object. It's a gun.
Yeah. You brought up this stupid stuff.
what?
It's your fault. Why am I
Sorry.
here?
We'll take a break. We'll come back to Bible study in just a little bit. That's what Cheryl wants the show to be.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with the new Strachan Van Till to Go. It's easy to use. Register using your rewards account login and password. Fill your virtual shopping cart. Choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Till team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save money with your online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple. Food made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
With so much financial uncertainty, are you wondering if your retirement savings will last? The market's ups and downs can keep you guessing, especially if you're approaching retirement or considering it. Hi, I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Christine Bogan. If you have more questions than answers about what's next, let's work together to help ensure you're prepared for the future. After all, retirement isn't the end of the road. It's a new beginning. Call us at 219-866-3788. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
All right. It is time for us to close things out for another fun time day here hanging out in Touhyville. Thank you guys so much for being a part of the program. But before we leave, we cannot leave without ending on a high note.
All right. Today's high note is, oops, this always happens when I try to pull up a picture because I had it and now I lost it. Okay, here we go. This is from Gandhi.
Okay.
Ready? Happiness is when what you think, what you say, and what you do are in harmony.
Ooh.
Happiness is when what you think, what you say, and what you do are in harmony.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is going to sound really weird because, like, you know, we're all in control of our own lives.
Mm-hmm.
But that's, without knowing that phrase, I think that's how I think every day is, boy, I'd really like to align those three things. Like, and they're not aligned right now. Like, for me, like they're so out of whack. Like, you know, like,
the good news is that you can choose by making small steps to align them all. Because it's all within your, just like you said, we control that to some degree.
Yeah, no, I think I'm, not to get this deep this late, but
right.
I think I'm
our
stuck
show
at,
is now till 10 a.m. No,
and nobody really cares. So I mean, I could
yes,
just
they
handle
do
this on my own.
Yes,
so,
they do.
So it's, I feel like I'm spending too much time planning on what to do and not doing the do. You know, I'm planning on the do. I'm planning on the do. I'm planning on the do.
I wish I did the do. I wish I
didn't do the do. So tomorrow I'm going to do the do, and then I get up and I do the thing, and then I do this thing that wasn't on that planning list, and then I replan the list. You know, so yeah. So, but yeah, that I would love to align all those three things. You know, the way I think. Say it again. The way I think, the way I believe, and the way I do.
Happiness is.
Sorry.
Shoot, I've got a funny picture of Harley, and that's what I got. Hold on, I gotta find it.
That's okay. We can.
I lost it. I'm sorry.
No, it's my fault. You did it already. I didn't mean to call you back on it. So, but it's the way.
It's what you say and what you do.
And what you believe.
What you believe. Yeah.
What you believe, what you say, and what you do could all be lined up. So, all right. Thank you guys so much for hanging out this morning. We appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed listening to the show today as much as we enjoyed doing it. We will do it all again tomorrow on a Friday.
Happiness is when what you think, what you say, and what you do are in harmony.
There you go. Take that
There
home
it
with
is.
you. All right. Take care.
This is the Q. 97.7 FM WLQI Rensselaer. Start your day in Touhyville